Hey everybody, how are we doing? I'm Connor Shaw.
Nostalgia for them. I hated them even at the time.
Wow, we didn't have to wait to hear us to say hey something.
Yeah. Pokemon Gen 3. What a shock.
Oh yeah.
I was talking about how that's what I'm looking forward to. Even though it's the era I'll have the most nostalgia for, because it's what I remember the most fondly as like, this is Pokemon when I was like 8.
Yeah.
But also I've heard it's not such a good era anime-wise. Not that I know about anything past that, but we'll see.
You know how Brock has a Pokemon that will like stop him? How it was Misty at first. How it like stopped
and then
him
it
from
becomes
being
Pokemon
like,
after that. Yeah.
It goes Krogunk. Instead, it's Max, May's little brother,
Cool.
and he's just there the whole time.
Cool.
Anyways, hey, we're playing No, we're not. We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
No, we're not playing Pokemon. Guess who is back?
Go Maya!
Playing
Maya, use Hacksaw!
Pokemon at Law.
Pokemon at Law. That is. Yes, exactly. You don't get the stream title? It's Betray Bien, because the restaurant's called Trey Bien. And Phoenix was saying, there's one thing I hate more than poisoning, it's betrayal.
Do we remember who it was that actually put that good joke in the chat?
I do not.
It's not
Her name
ours.
began with a B, I think. It's been a moment. Was it Banana Drunk? I think it was. I don't know if they're here right now, but I'm pretty sure it was them. Anyways. January 8th,
not our joke.
9:46 a.m. District Court.
Do you want to try screen sharing?
Screen
Do you maybe
sharing
want
would
to show
be
us the
nice.
game?
Oh, yeah.
We would like to see the game too.
It might help us read our lines.
There we go. Yeah, it might help a little.
I mean, we can just wait for the stream.
No, I don't want to. I want to do it myself. This is a one-man show.
You're just my audience. Good morning, Mr. Wright.
You can hear it, right?
Us, yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make sure, because I usually set that up beforehand, so I want to make sure I didn't fuck it up. All right, here we go.
Good morning, Maggie. So, what do you think is going to happen today, sir? Yesterday's session didn't go so well, and then ended on a giant mystery.
That's true, and we still haven't solved a single part of it yet.
Are you okay, Nick?
Huh? Yeah, of course. You want to start screen
saw
sharing,
that.
Nick?
That little flash of doubt in your eyes?
No, that wasn't doubt. That was it. I'm filled with determination.
Why don't I believe you?
You're right. This is a genocide run. Here I come, Sans.
It's nearly time, Maggie. You'd better get going to the defendant seat.
Did no one want to acknowledge my great joke?
Roger, don't let me down, Mr. Wright. I'm counting on you.
Oh, good. Wait.
Hey, pal.
I like how we don't even have to see who it is above it. It's the word pal is there. Well, what else do you need? Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Question, why is Maggie still wearing her Trebian uniform 1 month after being convicted?
It's also the prison uniform for this particular jail. I don't know if you know that. Fun fact.
Fun fact.
That's why actually Betray Brienne uses them, because they get like discount overstock of the uniforms. But it's not actually the Betray Brienne uniform. It's a prison uniform.
For the record, the restaurant's still called Trebian.
Did I say Betray Brienne?
Yeah.
Oh no, that's gonna trip me up now.
We're stressing Maggie out. She doesn't need that.
How did you know she was stressed?
Because I'm not stupid.
No, I do want you to read this line, because I have
pretty
another,
obvious.
I have
Also,
another.
I was watching through the doorway.
How did you fit through it?
I turned sideways.
Ah. I would recommend a 45-degree angle.
You look like you lost the case already. Show a bit of confidence, will you, pal? Yeah, maybe this'll help.
Oh, thank you!
It's drugs!
Oh.
Huh? Have you taken up aromatherapy too?
Not in a million years, pal.
Too
Don't
expensive.
tell me that you don't remember this thing.
Come to think of it, that does... Phoenix, you dumb motherfucker! It doesn't look like one
We
of the
literally
aromatherapy
saw it
bottles.
that day or the day prior, I think, in
Yes.
the game.
This is the small bottle that turned up in Tribulations' kitchen a couple days ago.
Turns out it's soy sauce. So,
It was kind of a waste of time.
best of luck.
But hopefully
Oh
it'll
God,
help.
it's Gumshoe doing Maya, even though he wasn't there.
I wasn't here for this.
Oh my God.
I was watching through the doorway.
I'm sorry. I need to prepare myself.
Yes, mentally prepare. Center yourself.
Yes. Focus
Wow,
your
look
key.
at all these little bottles, pal.
Oh,
That's really good. Oh shit.
No, they're therapy oil, pal. It's got too many overflowing on your floor, pal. Hey, wait a minute. There's one bottle that's different from all the others, pal. Well, what do you know? It doesn't have a label on it either, pal. And it doesn't even smell, pal.
Flawless.
I think it went something like that. I wasn't there.
I'm
but
waiting for Phoenix to speak up. So
that kind of feels like how that conversation would go. You know what I mean, pal?
So, what is it? Is it the poison?
Yeah, I'm afraid not, pal. It's medication.
Medication?
Yeah, for years. Topical use only, apparently.
sorry, am I the only one still caught up on how you remember the parts you weren't there for? I also really thought I was gonna get a chance to speak a lot sooner so I could make this joke.
How do you know I wasn't there for it, pal?
Were you looking for Gumshoe? You never looking for Gumshoe. Except for that one time that he came and saved your life.
Yes. 4 years? Most people only have 2.
Nice. Nice. Nice, nice, nice.
Whoa! This is why I made you sound like an idiot in my flashback. Yeah, it's the medication Glenn Elg was using for his ruptured eardrum.
What was Glenn Elg's ear medication doing? If only there was some sort of kleptomaniac who worked in the restaurant, pal. Refiled into the court
Wow.
record. What about the unidentified fingerprints? Anything on that?
Yeah, someone screwed up, so they only had time to analyze the contents of the bottle. Another hour and they might have gotten something out of the prints, but...
That's gonna weaken the impact of its evidence.
Okay, pal. This is it. Make sure your defense is impregnable today. Got it?
Make sure your defense uses protection, okay?
I'm surprised I know what that word means. Bye!
What's a pregnant?
Oh,
I'm gonna
dear
expose that guy for what he's done. Where my name isn't Phoenix, right? And that's exactly what I sounded like.
Yeah?
Nick, is Gumshoe knowing this really the first thing you questioned when you barely questioned the whole spirit medium thing when we first met?
Yeah.
The cornerstone
Oh,
session
good
of the
out.
trial of Maggie Byrne.
The defense is ready, Your Honor. Oh, here he goes already.
Ready and waiting as always, Your Honor.
Very good.
I'm always here.
I have no home.
I
Can
live
someone-
under this desk.
Can someone unbolt his legs from the floor? Anyways, now we'll get this underway. Yesterday we heard in the testimony of Mr. Victor Cadeau. He claims to have witnessed the defendant putting a powder into the victim's coffee. However, the witness's testimony was plagued with a number of problems.
Sorry, hang on. 4 hours of sleep will do that to you. The mark on the rim of the cup shows that the victim drank from it with his right hand. There's no way at all that he could have, just grabbed the cup and not the handle. It's impossible. But according to the old man's testimony, he picked it up with his left hand.
Austin, have you ever drank coffee before? Out of a cup?
Also,
No,
I was gonna
like,
say, you would
coffee.
scald yourself.
I must have been sitting there for a while because you've been listening to the radio. I have
Yeah,
weirdly
fair.
done that before, where I will just pick it up with my non-dominant hand and not flip the handle. Just drink it that way.
And then spill coffee all over yourself.
Well, it's tea, so it's not as bad. Green tea doesn't have to be as hot in order to sleep.
Thank you, Mr. Cadeau. Furthermore, according to the witness's account, the victim was listening to the radio with an earpiece in his left ear.
Duke Diglett subscribed.
The Duke has subscribed.
Thank you. Thank you, Duke. Welcome aboard. How many months? That's only 6 months? Damn, I thought you've been here a lot longer, but either way, thank you. Why does Twitch unsub you? It's okay, dude. The streak doesn't mean anything anymore. And you got that gold heart. You got that gold heart. Thank you. Thank you so much for the support, Duke. It means a lot.
Yet the victim's left eardrum was ruptured, which made him effectively deaf in that ear.
It's amazing how many contradictions a single case can have, huh, Nick?
Huh. Allow me to enlighten you, Your Honor.
Oh, that was not good. Oh shit. I tried to mimic what Godot did, sniffing the coffee and then taking a gulp. It's still too hot, and I took too big of a gulp.
Yeah, don't gulp the coffee.
I do that all the time. Anytime he does that and I still have coffee, I do it as a joke, but his coffee's too hot still.
That was really stupid.
I just have an energy drink that smells like medicine.
Do you have a game fuel?
Mm-mm.
No,
It's
she said
a-
it smells like medicine, not tastes like medicine.
This also
fuel
tastes
also-
like medicine. I should also say it's just the
Game
smell.
fuel also
okay.
smells like medicine. But anyways, go on.
It's a Dad got me a Rockstar Revolt Killer Grape.
That sounds like a poorly reviewed DLC for GTA 5.
Rockstar Revolt Killer Grapes. Killer grapes. They kill you in that yield. Cowboy.
Why are energy drinks always so
Bad?
stupidly named?
Yeah, that's it.
Monster.
Probably because they know otherwise it's medicine.
Embarrassingly named.
Game fuel.
Like I could
So
never
much sugar in
drink.
this.
I could never drink one of those in a public place ever.
Mm-hmm.
I would be way too ashamed just picking it up.
What are you telling me that you're not a fan of my favorite Legends of the Hidden Temple team, the Red Bulls? That was a joke for me and me alone. You're welcome.
I enjoyed it.
Anyways, can you allow us to enlighten me? Wait.
The world, you see, keeps turning, and we must turn with it.
I don't know what you're talking about, but growing up, I learned that the sun revolves around the...
Well, that explains how old you are. Don't let the mysteries of yesterday mystify you today.
But if the world is spinning, how come we haven't fallen off the side?
Oh,
Only losers think like that.
Wow. Apps.
You hear that?
Fucking
Hear that,
apps.
flat earthers, science deniers? Only losers think like that.
Do you tell him, Godot?
This is like, it doesn't work on the collage without context, but it's still a really good line. I'm not gonna put it there, but
No,
damn,
of
that's
course
a really good line. Although I should really get...
Yeah, we need to put more on the collage.
What? Wow,
Yeah,
is
really.
Godot talking to us?
You've got to change with the times. That's one of my rules.
Yeah, there's only 2 more trials after this, so...
I think they're still talking about Flat Earth. All these lines work.
Are you implying you resolved one of these contradictions?
You know the answer
No,
to these
that's
riddles.
me. That's me.
Oh.
You know the answers to these riddles?
The old guy wasn't just throwing seeds in here. He was throwing us off the scent.
He was
I
throwing
don't
us
like
off
the
the
phrase.
side!
I don't like the phrase throwing seed.
Actually,
Ugh.
that's a good point. Out of all the Phoenix Wright characters, Larry is probably a Flat Earther.
Larry is definitely
Yes!
a flat earther.
No, Larry is one of those people who got into it ironically because they thought it would be funny, and then
I like
as
to think that he's one of those ones who got genuinely tricked. Like he genuinely
shit, that's
thought,
even
like,
better.
Whoa, this information on this website that keeps trying to put all kinds of spam on my computer is totally right.
look, they have 12 different fonts on their website.
It's on the internet, Nick. It has to be true. God.
I've seen it on the internet, dude. We're all being tricked.
I can prove it! And he just throws the thinker really far in the distance. See, it fell off the side. I don't know where it is. It's gone.
This is so fucking funny to me too, because y'all haven't seen the last trial of this game.
Wait, is there
That's
a...
gonna be
boy.
extra funny.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Okay, there's either a flat earther or Larry, and I don't know which one I want less.
It could be both. You don't know. You don't
It
know what's
could-
gonna happen.
No.
Anything could happen. I
Larry,
know.
it
I
can't,
have to keep
it
up knowledge
can't have
too long.
both. It can't.
Larry-
That's illegal.
Larry is definitely the type of guy who believes in the friend zone. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
Oh god.
Very
Oh.
well. Let the first witness take the stand.
Someone better than Larry.
And you are?
Oh, poor
I'm up with
Kraz.
this Austin back and forth.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do this shit. Oh, bonjour, everyone.
Bonjour, everyone, indeed.
Sacre blue Kraz.
Sacre Blio.
Sacre blue Kraz.
Blue.
Oh my god.
Sacru blue.
Sacre blue.
Blio.
Oh my god. Alright, I'm in the mood. I am Jean Armstrong, the owner and head chef of La Tresse Bean Restaurant. Enchanty.
Enchanty. I'm enchanted too. This guy is enchanting.
You, Kraz.
Heath. Thick.
Yes.
Thick. It's a nice,
Forgive me
nice
for
booty.
asking witness, but... Actually, you know what? Never mind. That would be a problematic thing to ask. Also, I literally have your court record right here in front of me, which includes identifying gender. So, I mean...
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
let's
no.
just-
Oh, that's okay. Never mind. He said gentleman.
Yeah.
Let's just. Yeah, there we
Yeah.
go. Okay, thank you, Godot.
Yeah, I'm just gonna shut this down. On the day of the incident, you were in Trebien's kitchen. Isn't that right? Was you, Monsieur?
That's the appropriate response.
Everything feels right. Huh.
Sorry, I'm only into dorks who wear suits.
Wow, he's totally unfazed. I guess he's only into dorks who wear suits.
When is Godot gonna
Only, if
remove
only I
his-
knew one of those.
When is Godot gonna remove his mask and melt Armstrong like Cyclops from X-Men?
Sorry, hang on. I really like this idea Marina just created of Phoenix going, I guess he's only into dorks who wear suits. Shame I don't know anyone like that.
Yeah. Oh, Edgeworth.
Very well, your testimony, please, witness. Please tell the court what happened on the day at Tribune.
Ooey! Volunteers!
Oh, Jesus
Oh, my
Christ.
favorite Wind Waker boss.
Volunteer.
Volunteers.
Okay, here we go.
When it all happens, there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. I remember I was experimenting with some new art decos that day. Like having a large mirror
Bingo,
between
bingo,
the tables.
bingo,
for
bingo,
example.
bingo, 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 bingo. Finally, someone fucking mentions the mirror. Okay,
That
cool.
can't possibly be relevant, could it?
Oh,
Ooey! Perhaps that is what the old man was looking at. Not relevant at all. La cup, la earpiece, and la glasses. He would have seen everything in reverse, no? Known? Damn it. I got into a rhythm where he was actually speaking correctly.
Yep.
mirror?
Ooey! Ungrand mirror. La most enormous mirror.
Mirror, mirror on the wall.
And suddenly the mystery disappears. Like I said, the world keeps turning, so roll with it.
The pheromones,
That would explain the coffee cup and the earpiece conundrum. The mirror would
shouldn't
have
we-
made everything appear back to front.
Wouldn't we have to turn with the world, not roll with it? Shut up.
Not the way I do it.
What the heck? I've been standing perfectly still as the world revolves around me.
Now then, Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination.
Hey, Cloud, how about you fucking don't?
Please, Cloud. Okay, so the mirror. There are just 2 customers in my restaurant. Okay, so the mirror theory is brought up entirely by him.
Yes.
But there were just 2 customers in my restaurant. Again, according to Maggie, there were 3. So let's press on this quickly.
Also, I want to point out, since you're pressing on this, just a reminder, because I know I mentioned it to you guys, but a note to all the chat. In the fucking mobile version of the Phoenix Wright games, there are achievements.
Oh, that's
And
right.
one of the achievements is just to press on every statement John Armstrong makes, present every piece of evidence to him, and see every piece of dialogue he has.
Specifically to him.
Only
Specifically
John.
Armstrong. Specifically
That's great.
only Armstrong.
Yep.
I mean, he's just such a great conversationalist. It makes sense.
Which
And who were
drives
the
me
2
insane.
customers exactly?
Mize, of course. The young man who died.
Does somebody say my name?
Yes. And the other, not so young man.
Hey, I'm young.
You are referring to yesterday's witness, I presume.
What about the other man Maggie says she saw at the table? Something tells me Mr. Armstrong isn't planning to disclose his existence.
He looked like a dork in a suit. We need some hard evidence first before we can bring him up, don't we?
I know the perfect man for him. I guess I'll have to try a
Oh,
different
God.
approach for the time being. Okay, so not that then.
Actually, Elodile, it's called, in quotes, Le Français, end quotes, de Jean. It even the achievement itself points out that in canon, Jean is fucking awful at pronouncing French words.
Wait. If the old man was seeing everything through a mirror, how was he reading the sports magazine?
What an interesting thought.
Because when fucking armfuck here brought up the idea of like it's a mirror, I was like, that's a little too suspicious to reveal all of that at once. So I was like, okay, let me see if I can work backwards here. And I'm trying to think, how can I prove that it wasn't a mirror, even though that seems logical. But he said he was reading the back cover of the sports magazine.
Which means it couldn't have been in a
The
mirror.
old man was looking at the cup in earpiece glasses. It would have been seen everything in reverse. So I could present the sports paper here. Am I getting ahead of myself?
Yes.
I think there's something else that's
I
a
was
little
gonna
more
say-
obvious.
Yeah, don't lose that train of thought.
Okay. I'm gonna file that away temporarily.
The mirror is just a little too soon to address. However, you are on the
maybe-
right track with like where to present things.
Could you check? Is it the prescription medicine that says which ear was bunged up on the victim?
I mean,
It would be the actual prescription which we have here, or not?
it does
No.
not. Check the profile then.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Word HMV
Left
over
ear.
Left ear.
left ear. Left eardrum was
left
ruptured.
eardrum was ruptured.
And
Okay.
Let me. We've seen everything in reverse. I'm gonna press this real quick.
Fair enough.
Everything? He would have seen everything in reverse?
Ooey.
Hey, Nick, you should take a sec and think about what old Seedy said in his testimony.
How did he phrase it again? Oh boy.
Have fun. I'm glad to see that old Victor Kudo fucking died.
He sounds just like your dad. If you saw everything you described reflected in a mirror.
You've met my dad?
Yeah!
Is he okay? I
He
haven't
sends me money all the time.
What?
He says, oh, you're like the child I wish I had.
Oh
And everything he said he saw on the left was actually on the right, huh?
no! And that clears up all the problems with his testimony, I guess. Or,
No. Okay,
Does
yeah,
it?
I think I know what it is.
Huh.
it's kind of hard to believe everything's a fault of the mirror, but
Do you think old Seedy saw everything through a reflection?
if he did, it would explain all the contradictions in his testimony.
But that just makes the situation worse for Maggie. There's gotta be something in that old man's testimony. We just gotta dig deeper.
Okay.
Check your evidence again, in case you can't figure it out. Maybe check the coffee cup.
Well, he said he picked it up with his left hand, but we have evidence that he picked it up
Yeah,
with his right
that
hand.
wouldn't change. But he also said repeatedly that he was listening in the same ear as he was wearing his eyepiece,
Also,
which is on his left eye.
yeah. Also, even more simply, the
Hang on,
earpiece and the eyepiece were both on the same side.
Yes.
And that's the opposite side of how he was holding this. So even if it was shown reflected, he wouldn't have been drinking it with the same hand.
No. And more prominently, if it's on the same side, either which way, we have proof that he wears it on the left side, which is ruptured. That means that he definitely wasn't doing that at the time. Mirror or no mirror, it would be different ears.
So how could I not profile, could I?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
okay,
can present profiles.
Okay, yeah. I kind of got caught up on that. The coffee cup, the earpiece, and the HMD. Let's think back over what Mr. Godot's testimony was for a second, shall we? So to summarize, we were told both the HMD and the earpiece were on the victim's left side. Now, if Mr. Godot saw all that in a reflection in a mirror, it means both the HMD and the earpiece were actually on the victim's right side.
Exactament. You see, Monsieur, now that you think about it, it's not so odd, known.
Yeah, it's like you get into a flow of, doing it too well.
It's not even too well. Like, I get into what I actually know, and then I'm like, fuck, no, I'm not supposed to be right. I'm supposed to be wrong.
Unfortunately, that's where we run into a monumental contradiction with the facts. If Mr. Godot really did see everything in a mirror, why is it the HMD is now on the wrong side of his head?
Oh, that's even... Yeah, I think I was also skipping ahead one step. Because, I was thinking, but we found the body, and, the HMD was on the body. So...
That's honestly why I just came out and said it.
Order!
Yeah.
Mr. Wright is correct. The witness genuinely observed the victim reflected in the mirror. Then we would have expected the victim's eyepiece to have been on his right eye.
I hope Armstrong's gonna have a freak out.
I guess we can add something to the fucking collage if he does.
How bitter. Try, you should have a taste of this bitterness. It'll calm you down in no time.
Drink my bitterness, Phoenix.
Are we talking about your coffee, or something completely different?
Don't sound too hopeful. You don't understand the way the witness thinks.
You are a dork, and you are in a suit, and...
However,
Shit.
if you ever
You're exactly my
remove
type.
that suit, it's done.
If you ever remove that suit, or gain a modicum of personality, then it's done.
How he thinks?
You remember this, I presume?
The I broke the vase sorry apology, I mean Mr. Godot's sworn testimony?
Exactly. The old man has one very grievous habit. Other than throwing seeds, that is. The more of an impression something makes, the more muddled his mind makes it. And what's the most striking thing about Mr. Elg?
Clearly it's the victim's eyepiece.
And that's my point. The old man strikes again.
This is why I opted for a perfectly symmetrical eyepiece.
Mr. Elg's HMD made a big impression on the old man.
Yeah, because it's less distracting when...
It's not that the eyepiece is that interesting, it's that the rest of Glenn is so non-interesting.
yeah, exactly.
I only
Whereas
just
Godot is
noticed-
handsome everywhere.
I only just noticed that Godot is where it has earrings.
Yes.
Hang on, I need to look up a fact real quick.
Are you looking up what I know you're looking up?
Yes, I'm looking up exactly what I'm looking up. Damn it.
I'm upset with you because I did the exact same thing and I wanted you to be better.
What is it?
There is a stereotype about which ear a man. Again, this is an old
It's,
shitty stereotype. Where's the
quote,
ear on?
The gay ear.
But
Oh.
it's
I did not know that.
It's the right ear.
The right ear is quote unquote the gay ear. If you have an earring
I think
in
both
your
of
right
his ears are pierced, though. So.
I do believe so as well, but
Oh,
that's...
no, he's bi. He's bi. He's got bi energy then.
Godot, yeah. I mean, for reasons you'll also see, but yeah.
Wait, really?
I guess I have to get my ears pierced
Well,
again.
within our own canon.
I actually want to get my ears pierced. I honestly do.
So do I. I've just always been scared because we have a family history of allergies, but piercing things are better about that nowadays.
I was scared until I actually did it once, and then my family forced me to remove them violently and let the hole close up.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dad's hole is closed up as well.
Because
Lucerio,
that's
by the
family.
way. Lucerio just said, Godot is a cyborg. He has no gender.
Wait,
Yeah,
Wait,
He has no gender.
wouldn't it be they have no gender then?
Exactly.
Or are you talking are you conflating
have
gender
no
and
gender.
biological sex?
I have no gender, only anger.
Because that I could see.
I
Like,
didn't come out like I imagined it to.
like he still associates as a guy, but he's a cyborg. He no longer has the guy part.
Go ahead.
Joe doesn't have a gender, he just has a sex.
Shit, that's a really good line. I have no gender. I just have sex. Also, this is Godot doing an impression of Victor Kudo, by the way.
Oh, good luck.
No. I saw the earpiece and those newfangled spectacles he was wearing.
Yeah,
I
exactly.
could've-
He's got to be the straight man to Phoenix's goofball.
Oh yes, they were both on his left ear. Do you hear his left ear? I could
Not the
bump-
gay one.
I am really good at impressions, but I decided, no, I'm not going to subject you to that again. Ha, well, trite.
Just ask my improv group.
Wait, what? That's the worst but best impression of Godot ever. Damn it.
He's even good at impressions.
Yeah, no, like, I remember, he is canonically really good at impressions,
Yep.
which is fucking awesome.
It's just everyone else around him is so shit at impressions that he's literally not even trying, and everyone's like, oh my god, you sound just like him.
Sounds like a person, therefore it's a proper impression.
Sure. I guess I'll take
Wow.
the praise.
I really thought he was old seedy there for a minute. That was good.
Enough! I must agree that yesterday's witness was irresponsibly rash in most of his testimony.
Bad luck, Nick. Looks like the boil of a contradiction you found is just a rash. You should still see someone about it, though.
A mirror can't be beaten by a handful of seeds, nor can it lie. So, what exactly was the old man looking at? Fill us in, Mr. Armstrong. Go on, tell the court. We're all ears.
Gay and straight alike.
Oui, I can explain. Please, if you will look at la plans of la restaurant.
For of
For
mirror, mirror on the wall.
Alors, is everyone sitting comfortably?
Are you sitting comfortably?
La mirror, it was in the middle of the restaurant, dividing the two halves.
Yeah, that seems safe
What?
and also up to code.
Yeah, definitely
What?
not. There's only one seat from which you could have seen an image of the victim. That was the seat at the table next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting.
Fuck this restaurant. I hate this on principle.
Yeah, right?
I wanted to get the fish tank, but restaurant too small. Built
every-
inside of old Quiznos. So we had La Quiznos. So we had to opt for very thin fish tank, which at the end of the day just became mirror and dead fish.
This is directly next to Lordly Taylor. It's in the same strip mall.
Yep. Also, for every line from Armstrong delivered by Austin, a French man dies.
No!
I'm pretty sure I've just committed genocide then.
Jesus.
Oh. Rest in peace, France. You had a good run.
Fuck yeah, they had a good run.
Sorry you had to end this way. This
Hang
is
on.
probably the worst way.
This is a bad thing to joke about, so I'm going to be careful about it. But I need to look up a couple
Okay.
things real quick.
Hit me with your worst shot.
I need to look up. Okay.
Double checking that
It
you're
was
not gonna
on-
make a whoopsies.
It was on the 15th of April. And I'm just looking up certain dates.
Oh no!
No, don't say
Connor.
anything. Don't say anything. Let me look this up. Let me look this up. Let me make sure.
Undo that immediately.
Does this have something to do with Notre Dame or something?
No, don't.
I don't know what's happening. I'm scared.
Right around a mere 5 days after we started the third Phoenix Wright game, Notre Dame burned down. And I can't help but feel like these two things are related.
They're connected.
I feel like we caused that.
Okay.
God was like, no, but I can't strike down all of them at once because they're in specific places, so I'll just strike down France.
Like, I think Austin is Thanos.
What a
I'm not
valor.
big or purple enough.
Let me look up the exact date that we started this trial.
Well, have you tried better?
Those are the only two things that separate me and Thanos.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
That's
big
it.
or purple enough. I'm exactly as strong and monstrous.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, we started this trial on May 8th, but
I
on the
have
15th.
seen you rip like 3 phone books in half all at once, just like holding them in all of your multiple arms that Thanos also has. So
What?
you know all the secret arms Thanos has. I know Marvel.
Okay. Let's continue. Let's keep going.
Yeah. Oh, after the terrible incident occurred, I moved the mirror so that it was not in the way. I immediately tampered with the crime scene. I thought that would help the detectives.
Exactly.
But naturally, I did not touch anything else.
Oh, Austin can pronounce Fraulein, obviously. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
But I want you to try and pronounce it as wrong as you can.
Fraulein.
Also, can you read what Eldil said in your best Thanos voice?
Fuck me.
I can do a pretty good Thanos. I don't know about you.
I mean, you have the same voice as Thanos. We already
Yes.
discussed
I
the
am
differences
just
between
Thanos.
you and Thanos, and the voice was not a difference. So therefore,
One of
you
them
have
is
the same
purple
voice.
and the other one is Thanos. We all know this.
That's correct. Torturing French people is not one considers to be fun.
It's not
This.
one
This does put a smile on my face.
Torturing French people is not something that one considers to be fun. But this does put a smile on my face.
Also, I love that everyone's just saying it, Mr. Austin. My last name is on public record.
I see
Exactly,
no problems
Thanos.
with anything that any of you were just discussing at all. From the table next to the victim, the light reflected and hit Notre Dame.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What a naughty little cacuete. I
Jesus
am
Christ!
confusing all the men like this.
You just murdered language!
That makes me happy. Don't worry about it. Oh my god, am I the villain of Metal Gear Solid 5? I want to kill
shit.
language?
Oh,
How many-
shit!
How many main antagonists am I, just from this case alone?
Much like the villain in Metal Gear Solid 5, you two are purple.
Yeah, exactly.
Purple and tall, those are the only
With
traits
5
that they have in
arms.
common.
With 5 arms. Okay, we gotta keep rolling. We're stalling a lot here.
Yeah, I know.
Just like me, right?
One last point, though. No, Skullface wanted to kill all language.
Yes.
Yeah, that was Skullface's whole goal. He just wanted to kill every language. We can keep up, except for the guy breaking out in a cold sweat over there again.
You said you didn't touch anything else apart from the mirror. Are you quite sure about that?
Volunteers, of course.
Very well. Mr. Wright.
Volunteers.
Cross-examination, if you please.
Okay, so we have a couple things that we can address here. So,
Oh, damn it, I should
it
have
was
just
in
gone
the
with
middle of the
volunteers.
there's only one seat where you could have seen the image from. That's fine. That was the table next to the victims. That was where the old man was sitting. Okay. After the terrible incident occurred, you moved the mirror so it was not in the way. But naturally,
Holy
I did not touch anything else. We know that's
Holy
not true.
shit, Flint!
What?
Austin
No,
didn't
no, no,
adjourn-
no, 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 no! Don't say that out loud, Jesus.
Wow!
That's too far. That's
Wow,
too far.
Flint.
Oh boy. That.
I mean, yeah. World
Yeah,
War
no,
One, but
we
still.
know, Flint. It's just still a little too far. I'm not mad at you. It's just like we're getting to the place where any jokes that would bounce off of that would be
Yeah.
inexcusable. So, like, let's.
I thought you were gonna say something about the prosecutor from Apollo Justice because you said German, and I was like,
Anyways,
oh yeah.
Where's this lottery ticket? There it is.
Are you
Hang
sure
on,
you
no,
want
no,
to
no, not
present
that one.
straight away?
Hang on. But we know that he's a kleptomaniac. We know that he stole one of the lottery tickets.
Do we have the vase as a piece of evidence?
What about the vase?
something to
it
do
was
with it?
broken, and we know we don't have it.
Yeah, but once the police showed up, there wasn't a broken vase, right?
Oh. Are you
think-
sure about that?
Am I misremembering that?
I touched nothing except the mirror.
Mr. Wright, is there something your witnesses said that doesn't match with the
Crime scene. Yeah, there is. I just can't exactly put my finger on it.
Huh. Suffering from a case of heartburn, trite. Oh, I have just this thing for that.
Oh Christ.
An oil with golden mirror and Frankenstein. Frankenstein's?
Frankenstein's not frankincense?
Yeah, not frankincense, Frankenstein's.
I'm gonna Google this real quick.
What in the fuck?
Also, I understand, Flint. It's just I'm not worried about what you said as much as I am worried about anything that could be.
It's where it'll go from there.
No, showing results for Frankenstein. Search instead for Frankenstains. The only thing that comes up is Phoenix Wright. Literally, there are three results. One is a transcript for Phoenix for this trial on Phoenix Wright, and the other two are the word Frankenstein, which is apparently a word, and then a space, and then CE. I mean, it's all in German.
Whatever, let's move on.
Oh, and then I searched it with the space, and then a bunch of anime porn came up. So I'm not sure about that now.
Oh, interesting.
Okay.
Maybe
Anyways.
it's like off. It's like slightly off essential oils where it's not at all a thing. It's like, oh, have a little bit of eucalyptus. Eucalyptus is spelled with an E, not a Y. Oh, it's eucalyptus. It's totally the same thing.
Like
It's eucalyptus.
in Mystery Dungeon Explorers of Sky, you can find lookalike items. Like, instead of an oran berry, you'll find an oren berry.
Yeah.
Or instead of an eye drop seed, you'll find a drop eye seed, and they do the opposite of whatever you think they do. My favorite is the fake reviver seed, that instead of reviving you, well, it revives you, but then you die of laughter after using it.
Yes. It's pretty good. Add a few drops to your coffee and voila, enjoy.
Wasn't that the stuff the three wise men brought Jesus? Gold, myrrh, and frankincense?
Golden myrrh,
Wait.
yeah.
Yeah, gold, myrrh, and frankincense. Not Frankenstein's.
Yeah,
Focus,
golden myrrh.
Phoenix. Breathe. I just need to ignore these two and find some evidence.
It's pretty strange, though, isn't it? I mean, nobody mentioned anything about a really large mirror. I think someone would have, but Maggie didn't. Neither did old Seedy.
And the only logical explanation is that there was no mirror inside of Tribulations that day. Now I just gotta prove it somehow. Okay, so right now we're trying to prove that there was no mirror.
Yeah,
So, okay.
focusing on the mirror.
It was divided in two halves of the restaurant. There's only one seat where you could have seen the image of the victim. That is where the old man was sitting. We still have this.
I just remembered what to do.
We still have the sports paper, but let me think for a second.
Let me check, actually.
Hang on. Let me think. Let me think about what he said.
Oh, I know. I'm not telling you. I'm just checking.
There was
Yep, okay, I was
there's
right.
a broken vase, as well. If we can, do we have a picture of? No, because he broke the vase. Bingo.
Yep.
Man,
There we
this
go.
is what happens when you take a week off of streaming this game.
Yeah, and you're trying really hard to figure out how to make a very good ghost joke, but you're like, I don't know, maybe we'll talk about mirrors again someday. A mirror magic joke at some point.
This is a picture of Marie. This piece of evidence contradicts with the testimony of...
crime photo?
Yes, this photo clearly shows something that theoretically should not exist.
What on this flat earth do you mean by that, Mr. Wright?
Oh God, not you too. Did you miss my speech? Only
Also-
losers think like that.
We don't have
Ow!
flat earths. We only have flat gumshoe.
We only have
Slide
flat
through
shoe,
doors.
flat-footed.
Should not exist. Sounds like you're describing yourself, trite.
I will not allow bullying in this courtroom. Now, if the defense would please clarify its statement. What is the something that should not exist in this photo?
I like that the prosecutor prior to this literally physically abused everyone in the courtroom, and
Yeah.
this is where the judge draws the line at bullying.
Yup.
I think it's pretty obvious that this is what should not be in the picture.
The vase? What possible connection does that have with this witness's testimony?
Your Honor, I'm telling you there should have been no vase on this table. Because it very clearly contradicts this piece of evidence. Do we have the
Testimony, right?
broken... Oh, wait, yes, the poem.
Yeah.
Right here. I fucked...
No, he does not. No, he does not.
I unbound all of the controls because I was playing Mystery Dungeon. So now I can't actually use the microphone to say objection.
Good.
Oh no.
Whatever we do.
There is one thing that
Don't
was
get-
clearly demonstrated by yesterday's testimony. Mr. Cadeau broke the vase that was sitting on the table where he was sitting. Good enough, and yet, as the court can see, there is an unbroken vase on the table next to the victim. Why? Because Mr. Cadeau was not in fact sitting on the table next to the victim.
Don't be an idiot, trite. That's impossible. That seat's the only one Kudo could have seen the victim's reflection from.
Exactly! There's only one conclusion we can draw from this contradiction. There was no mirror in Tribulations that day. Your testimony, Mr. Armstrong, is an elaborate lie!
Mondayu! Don't try to confuse the court, trite. Obviously, the witness cleaned up the vase. While the police were taking their time getting to the crime scene.
They hired an 8-year-old girl to repair it perfectly. Unfortunately, Mr. Godot, that doesn't quite work for me. Mr. Armstrong already testified to the contrary. In his own words. Good God.
You need a minute to prepare. I know.
This is a lot of preparation for a very short phrase.
Yeah.
It's fine, it'll be worth it.
No, it won't. Just do a wrong accent. Oh, that's good.
Je n'ai rien touche d'autre, except the mirror! As Phoenix is on his phone looking at Google Translate.
Oh, that's what you were
Yeah.
doing. You were typing, and I'm like, what are you looking? What are you looking for?
Well, witness, what do you have to say for yourself?
Uh-oh. Here we go. I was right. There was no mirror in the restaurant that day.
What a stupid lie.
We will return back to the original frame. Yeah, actually,
There
what the
was
fuck?
a giant mirror in the middle of my restaurant. I just put it there for fun, I guess, decoration.
Why did the victim have an earpiece in an earwords he cannot hear?
Huh. You only get one shot in life. There's no turning back.
One shot, one opportunity.
Damn it.
If you want to claim that the mirror wasn't there, trite, then this problem is all yours. How do you explain what the old man saw?
If I can answer this, then I'll be that much closer to the truth. I can feel it!
Are you gonna be okay? Can you really solve this contradiction?
There's just one... There's more than just this one contradiction, Maya.
What do you mean?
Remember what Maggie told us? There was another man at the victim's table. She's the only person in this trial that I like. And there's a sample CD on the victim's table. It all flies in the face of Mr. Kajok's testimony. And I think I know the reason why nothing in this case is adding up. I think I just got it.
Mirror magic, my real double. I got to
Yes.
make a joke.
You did it.
That's
Thank you.
appropriate. I did it. I did
Well,
it.
Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer.
Yes, Your Honor. The reason behind all the contradictions of Mr. Cadeau's testimony is simple.
The ear doctor made a mistake.
He went to Haughty Clinic!
Oh.
It just all clicked for me just now.
Yep.
This
That's why I
case
got
is
to make a
riddled
good
with
joke.
contradictions, yet there is one very simple answer that clears all of them up.
And what is that?
The incident Mr. Cadeau witnessed and the incident the victim experienced were two completely different events.
What?
Yes! The victim that Mr. Cadeau saw wasn't Mr. Glenn Elg at all!
Wait,
It was
that
an
Cadeau-
imposter! A phony pretending to be Mr. Elg! Obviously, unlike the victim, there was nothing wrong with the imposter's left eardrum. That's how he ended up wearing the earpiece in his left ear by mistake. Oh, I'm fucking into this now.
Alright.
Yes! No! I missed it. I want to get the spit take of Godot so bad.
Oh.
You can go
Order.
back through,
Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
VODs.
Hang on, I'm gonna do Phoenix, Wright, Godot, spit take. I'm just gonna Google
Cheating
that.
a little bit, but it's worth it.
Yes, Armstrong is sticking his butt out at all times.
Hey,
Wouldn't you if you had a booty that nice?
I mean,
Wouldn't you walk around ass first at all times, shimmying backwards everywhere you go?
I do not. No, thank you.
I really need a spit take of Godot for the collage. I really need it.
Order in the court. Settle down or I'll clear the courtroom.
Quiet, Gramps. Why don't you clear out of here, huh? Oh,
Got him.
Got him.
Yes!
What did you say?
Trite, are you saying that Mr. Cadeau saw what Mr. Cadeau saw was a setup?
Yes. Someone pretended to be Glenn Elg and acted out the entire coffee poisoning. All for the express purpose of creating a witness out of one Mr. Victor Cadeau.
Get real, Tripe. Why would anyone want to do that?
Kraz isn't here. Oh no.
Yep. I think I got Kraz this time.
Isn't it obvious? The thing Mr. Cadeau was most insistent about in his testimony was...
I'll miss Kraz. He was cool.
It's so hard to believe, but
There was one and only one reason to show Mr. Cadeau this fake poisoning. To show Maggie Bird in the act of poisoning the coffee!
Are you insinuating that the waitress in the old man's story was a fake as well? It's true that there were no other customers in the restaurant at the time, but it's also true that the chef was there. He would have noticed what was happening.
The chef who's
floor-
already done such a blatant lie.
Yep. Oh, it clearly the mirror was in his way.
Look
That was
at him. Isn't
definitely there.
isn't that the face of innocence and trustworthiness?
I feel like it's the face of the. It's like if HGTV and the Food Network were the same channel.
But
He would be the
sad.
mascot.
Yeah?
that's right. Well, witness, if your restaurant really was the scene of such theatrics, you would have known about it, correct?
Oh, Lala. This is most difficult for me.
No, it's quite simple. All you had to do was testify. You are under oath, after all. Was there in fact a phony at Tribulations that day? The defense demands Mr. Armstrong tell the whole truth about what happened.
The defense request for additional testimony is accepted. You will accurately explain in detail the events of the restaurant that day.
In detail, accurately, with lots of words. Do a
Oh,
lot
no.
of speaking.
Oh, ooey.
Oh boy, here we go. You have to wonder how hygienic this dude is in the kitchen with the long flowing hair, the beard, and the bare arms.
I mean, I think that's the least of that restaurant's worries.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, I was
it's
gonna say.
terrible. He keeps essential oils, which oftentimes are like, can be really potent if you have an allergy to something, like just loose near his food. Like his own personal collection of essential oils is just in the kitchen.
Yeah. The victim, Monsieur Elg. He came to my restaurant alone. I remember the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When he got word he won the lottery, Mon Elg became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning incident occurred. Known, there was no time for a phony to do the acting.
Just so we're clear, there was no mirror in the restaurant after all.
Je vous demande pardon.
Why is that
Your
one? Why that one? The one that's actually an English word. Why that one?
Because I hate all of you. I want you all to suffer.
I like how both Lucerio and Square at the
I
same
saw,
time
yeah.
said, I wonder if Armstrong was on Kitchen Nightmares and Gordon Ramsay would have a field day with this guy.
Yeah, I know. I saw that fucking play out. It was great. I lied because I wanted this mess to be cleared up quickly. That's an acceptable reason to lie in a court of law, no?
Also, I like to imagine this guy's chef hat just keeps going up like Doug Dimmadome. It
Yes.
just doesn't stop going off the top of the screen.
That's very good.
What you have just done is commit perjury, Mr. Armstrong. I will decide how to punish you later.
Ooh-wee.
No!
For now, we will hear your cross-examination, Mr. Wright.
No!
Hey, after losing Chief Gant, fucking judges in the market.
Whoops. He looks like he took that perjury a bit too well. But I'm guessing he'll be in more serious trouble after this cross-examination. Alright, so there's nothing that we can, like, present on, I don't think, here. I don't think there's anything that, like, we have a connection tissue for, so I think I'm gonna have to press. Came to my restaurant alone. Remember, the old man arrived not long after him. There were no other customers. When we got word that he won the lottery, again, there were other customers, we don't have any proof of that. He became very excited. It was approximately 5 minutes later that the poisoning occurred. Hang on, so wait, let me check. Time of death was between 1:30 and 2:30. Whoops, not that. Monday at 1:30. There was an hour. We had an hour. What are you talking about?
Well, between like
there was
his
no
death
time for
was
a phony to
somewhere
do the
between
acting.
then.
That's what I'm thinking. Is that we had an hour. I feel like this is too loose though. I feel like this is not right.
Yeah. It's a bit of a stretch considering it does fall under the estimated time of death, if only barely.
Do you have any testimony from Kudo other than from Kudo? I gotta not say Kudo because that's
No.
just confusing. No, okay.
All right, I think I'm gonna have to press on.
You're
something.
gonna have to press.
And what were you doing at that point? Without any customers, you must have had time to kill.
I am.
No. Let's.
Nope.
No.
Nope.
No. Yeah. Let's just not fucking. Let's just not. I'm reading it, but like we're not saying it.
Poor
out loud.
Koi.
Please, I was gonna say,
Poor
please say
Koi.
that at least.
Poor Koi.
Boy.
Please don't. The LA lottery. The fuck is this game? Good question.
Yeah. No, excuse you. It's La Lottery.
La Lottery.
So your only customers were Mr. Kudo and the victim?
Sorry, yelling objection like that took a lot out of me. How many times do you need to ask the same thing, trite? You'd never catch me drinking the same blend twice.
That's why I flush all the extra coffee in the pot every time I've had 1 cup.
Uh-huh?
You're trying to establish the presence of a phony victim in the restaurant.
In order to get a single serve blend every time, I've installed a K-cup machine in my visor. Now, if you'll excuse me, I will create a new blend with my tears.
See, it's somehow funnier to me that he has a K-cup machine under the desk and that, like, while he's talking, he occasionally just, like, has his hands under the desk and, like,
Yeah, can you make the sound as I'm saying, Your Honor, the evidence I presented clearly contradicts with it.
Was that right?
The evidence I presented clearly contradicts the testimony. I thought you were gonna do it again.
You were talking there,
He already
Trey?
made a cup.
But he already drank a cup. Let's be real.
It'd be really unfortunate if someone interrupted you, Trite. But you're wasting your time. Can't grind birdseed to make coffee if you catch my drift.
Believe me, I've tried.
But there's a hole in this testimony somewhere. I'm sure of it. Also, have you never had fight milk? Let's see.
Caw!
Drink it every morning.
That's
so I
what
can
Daddy
fight
used to
crow.
feed me.
Oh shit! $2. $2 from
We
Squishy.
did win the lottery.
We won the lottery. Why don't you play Payday anymore? Did the game just get boring? Yeah, 3,000 hours, dude. It got boring. I don't have anything else to talk about, and I did everything I wanted to do. That's pretty much the gist of it. Thank you for the donation. Appreciate that. It means a lot. So I remember the old man arrived not long after him.
Not long is specific.
By old man, you mean Victor Kadok. He's the only old man in the world!
I know I originally referred to him as not so young man, but I'm just dropping the pretense. He's old as shit. He comes often for my special coffee.
Again, every little donation, every bit, every subscription helps a lot. Squishy, thank you very much. Appreciate that. You're helping me pay off my taxes, which is the big thing for me right now.
Woo.
I drank your coffee once, Mr. Armstrong.
It tasted like you died, and the embalming fluid was.
And yet somehow it was still watered down.
That was going somewhere, but it was just real bad.
It's special, I'll give you that. It's worth a sip just for the experience. Oh, you make me
Bacon
go happy,
sodas.
Monsieur. You are most welcome anytime.
What did you say, Marina?
Like those bacon sodas. So bad, you have to try it once.
Soda? I thought
Yeah,
you
there's
said
a lot of
baking.
weird
Wow.
stuff.
I thought you said baking soda, and I was gonna say like it tasted like a grinded up baking
I
soda
didn't even think
volcano.
of that.
It tasted like you combined watered down and coffee with water.
Oh my god.
Your coffee tasted alkaline. What a bad coffee that would be.
Ugh.
It tasted like the ghost of dirt.
Oh, that's just mean.
It tasted like if Facebook was a smoothie.
We should move on. I said it was worth one sip and nothing more.
So Mr. Cadeau arrived at the restaurant around the same time as the victim. Maybe I should ask about his arrival in more detail. How many minutes? What time was it? I think what time was it is more important. Have a resub to my favorite YouTuber, 9 months. Thank you very much. You got that gold heart, and you're gonna get that rainbow heart if you keep that up. Squishy, thank you. Thank you very kindly. I appreciate the fuck out of that. I hope you're still streaming in 2 to 3 years. I plan on it, and if all of you are gonna keep supporting me like that, I'll be able to. Thank you very much. How many minutes? What time was it? Out of curiosity, about what time was it when Mr. Cadeau arrived?
Oh, no, I cannot remember, Monsieur. That would be useful.
I believe we were told by a witness yesterday.
Oh god.
This is the judge doing gumshoe.
Yeah, it's a judge flashback.
The crime was reported at 2:25 by a kind of scary old man, Sir Pal. And that's exactly what it sounded like.
Just like my improv group said.
Oh, you're in an improv group too, huh?
I'm part of the improv group Improv Nowhere. It's a rehab group for people who got addicted to improv.
Oh.
The incident happened about 20 minutes after E arrived. So the victim must have arrived between 2 p.m. and 2:10 p.m., known?
So wait, he could have already been dead? Just after 2, huh?
Thank you for your help in jogging my memory, Monsieur. You are wonderful.
I can't sit here and do nothing all the time, now can I? The time of day will be added to the witness's testimony.
Oui, Monsieur Judge. Fuck, I almost said that correctly. Damn it.
Mercy bean! That's French, isn't it? Ha ha ha!
But at least one person's in a good mood.
Isn't that healing item in the Dragon Ball? He's even having a song to himself.
Furry chakras, furry chakras.
I'm gonna need you to not do everything that you're currently doing.
Doshiba!
No. See, that's part of everything that you're doing. So you need to stop. Fucking immediately.
Doki panic. Doki panic.
French is such a beautiful language.
Anyways, remember the little man arrived not long after him, just after 2. But
So-
that's bullshit. We know that's bullshit because Millionaire Radio Flyer 130.
Present?
Yeah, there we go. I'm afraid I finally got you, Mr. Armstrong. Oh god.
Koi? Ku-oi? What do you mean?
At the time in
Stop playing
question,
Kuoi.
the victim was listening to the radio with his earpiece. The show he was listening to was Millionaire Radio. Each week they announced the winning number of a $500,000 lottery ticket.
Oui, that must be the show Mon Elg was listening to.
Mon.elg.
I can't see any
God.
problem with this testimony, Mr. Wright.
I actually know enough French to probably be able to get away with Armstrong, but I keep slipping into almost doing it correctly, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, no, that's not the joke.
No, that's not what we're doing.
I wonder. You say the victim arrived at your restaurant around after 2 p.m., correct?
Oui, I am sure of it. I remember it perfectly now. I know it was that time because I had just finished serving the lunch menu. Get to the point, Trite, if you have one.
My hair has many points! The show is broadcast live at 1:30 p.m., and it claims to be the most thrilling 10 minutes of your life.
You know what
Maybe
annoys
he was
me?
watch-
You know what annoys me? Speaking French correctly. Thanks, Eladile.
Jesus.
Maybe he was watching Lavod? Listening to
Lavon! Listening to the radio recording.
It's on the air at 1:30.
Now, supposedly, the victim made some noise when it was announced that he had won.
Not everyone can listen into something live at 1 p.m. Some people have to. See, this is funny
No,
because in
no.
our time zone, in my time zone, I play.
It's an hour. Also, no, you don't understand. The victim had just come back from La Gay Paris, and his thinker was that time was set wrong. I couldn't get through it, shit. And yet, I don't
Almost
believe
got
his
there.
cry of joy could have occurred after 2 p.m. Because the show had already finished more than 30 minutes earlier by that point in time!
No!
This victim we've been told about has done nothing but the impossible! Listening to the radio with a ruptured eardrum, catching a show that was already over, there's only one conclusion you can draw from these facts. That victim was an imposter acting out after the poisoning and at the 30 minutes real murder after due. Yes, there were 2 Glen Elgs in Tres Bend that day. The real Glen Elg, now dead, has been poisoned by the real killer, and the phony Glen Elg acting out the events for Mr. Cadeau to witness.
It certainly seems that way.
Who's the Italian Elton John chef?
Somehow not the worst character in this trial. Also, Square, that's a really good idea. What if Armstrong's
Yeah.
French gets better the more panicked he gets?
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Also, I love that your French is so bad that it's coming across as an entirely different language.
I know, right?
Yep, that's very good. That's how you know you're doing something bad.
Oh god,
Pretty
yeah.
proud of it.
It sounds like all it needs is like a little bit of a radio processor voice, and it sounds like you'd be like a Star Wars like side race.
Ooh.
Ooey ooey.
Ooey ooey. Certainly seems that way.
Also, he's French, except he's not French, and he's not a great character.
No, he's not a great character, and we're butchering him as much as possible.
If that wasn't the case, how could you explain the time discrepancy?
Quite a performance, Trite. You were almost on a roll. But sadly, you lack the rock-hard foundation of rhythm to build your song.
Watch as I play through the fire and the flames on Expert. Stop the trial!
No, sorry, that's the next prosecutor's thing. Moving on.
Wait, hang on, is that a thing?
Wait, what?
You'll see someday. We'll play Apollo Wright someday. Apollo Wright. Yep.
Is there one? Is there one that plays guitar?
Oh, you don't even know. You don't even know. Moving on.
I can't make jokes. What is this music? Welcome to music theory.
I could feel you going to make that joke.
No, stop. We do not reference inferior products on this show.
Oh god, I snorted so hard it hurt.
Yeah, I've done that plenty.
Let's recap. According to your imaginative theory, it's now just after 2 p.m.
But that's just a theory.
A murder theory.
No, stop. The phony Elg is performing a play for the benefit of Mr. Kudo. How do you explain, then, where the real Glenn Elg is?
In the coffee!
Where the real one is.
I don't believe I have to spell this out for the court. However, at that time, the real Glenn Elg was already dead!
That's certainly the obvious conclusion.
Thank you, Trite. That was exactly what I was hoping you would say.
What?
Now, I presume you can prove this theory of yours? Can you explain where the missing corpse went to?
The missing corpse?
That's what was in the fish tank. Thinky brain.
We got it.
According to the old man's testimony, there was only one other customer there. If that customer was the phony Glenn Elg, then where did the killer hide the body of the real victim?
In the kitchen? Narg!
Narg indeed, Mr. Trite.
Narg indeed, Mr. Wright. If your theory is to stand out, you must provide us with proof by answering the prosecution's question. Where did the killer hide the body?
That's why I said we don't reference game theory here. We actually have to provide proof.
Yeah. Yes, Your Honor. I really need another coffee, and I really need to take a pee. So we'll be right back, everyone. Don't go anywhere. Keep them entertained. Although Marina, you're probably gonna go bathroom or something.
Yeah, I do.
BRB.
Link.
I could stay here and keep you entertained, but I won't. Goodbye.
Hey, we are back. Well, I'm back anyways.
I'm back.
And Austin should be back any second now?
God, I think I fucking tore my shoulder open again. Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah, you're missing a lot of boy meat there.
Yeah.
Does chat know about that?
No, they do not. I don't think I mentioned it anyway.
The missing boy meat. Austin lost some of his meat.
I did lose some good shoulder meat.
Should we explain?
If anyone finds it, could you let us know?
Should we explain?
I mean, I'm not too privy about hiding it. It's...
I'll let you explain as far as you want.
Alright. So, guess who has skin cancer?
This guy.
That guy.
It's a superficial melanoma. Biopsied it. I'm all I have to do is get like another surgery, and then I'll be completely fine.
You're just missing a bunch of boy meat.
Yeah, I'm just missing a significant chunk of my shoulder.
Yeah. He got he got a mole on his shoulder removed.
Yeah. And once I get the surgery, I'll probably be fine. I'll just have to go for routine checkups.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's killing me or anything. It's just I've been using I can now tell chat that I've been using that as an excuse to get out of literally everything around the house.
I mean, it's a good fucking excuse to be like, oh, I'm sorry, you wanted me to scrub that dish? How about you take a look at my cancer? My arm?
Dishes?
That's missing
how
half of it?
How about my my fucking massive hole in my shoulder? Also cancer.
Yeah.
I use it, guys. I use it for everything.
So, can you bring the mic closer to you?
Oh yeah.
Austin, keep in mind, Hugh Jackman beat cancer 6 times.
Oh, like I said, I have very little fear of this. I'm
sorry, does this mean you're gonna be Wolverine? Is this what this means?
Oh,
I thought I was going to be dead.
Hang on, stop the cancer. Stop the cancer for a second, because Tomahawk just subscribed. Thank you, Tomahawk, for the 18 months in a row. Okay, cancer resume.
Okay. Yeah, it's not even so much as beating cancer, it's just removing it from my shoulder. That's
before it. Yeah.
Because it's still so early on that it's easy to do.
I was gonna say, like,
yeah,
be
let's move
reassured.
on.
The reason we didn't bring it up anytime sooner, and we're okay with casually mentioning it, is because it's still something we need to deal with, but it is minor.
Yeah.
So,
Well, and also like I'm the first person to say that, like, as much as you don't want to like scare people around you and bum it out, like, things are a part of your life, and like making people feel like they have to hide certain things, or that like they're gonna make everyone uncomfortable if they talk about it, like, sucks, because it's like, well, it's still like, you still laugh, you still cry, you still have good times and bad times, like, regardless of what happens to your body.
Again, the only reason I'm bringing it up now is that it isn't important. If it was actually something that was actively like killing me, then I would never have mentioned this to chat. I would have carried this to the grave.
like,
Meaning, you'll never know when Austin's about to die.
yes.
Exactly. I will not
We
talk
wanna
about
leave
that
it-
shit.
Yeah, we don't want to ruin the suspense.
I want
want
to keep things
surprised.
rolling, but
Yeah,
more things.
let's move on.
What you missed, Kraz, we thought that we might have accidentally Thanos you because of bad French.
Yep.
You swear it was 18
Doesn't make
months
any
last
sense.
month. Tomahawk, 18 is the only month. And how do you live with a hole in your shoulder? It heals over. And
I am exaggerating to a significant amount. It's, I guess the way to describe the size of it, make an OK symbol with your hand, and it was about that big, and it's mostly healed over.
Is the microphone pointing in the wrong direction, Austin? Because you sound a lot echoier than you did before.
That's because I was looking at chat.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's where you're looking over. Okay, yeah.
Yes.
Anyways. Yes, Your Honor!
Can you use the hole in your shoulder as storage? I haven't tried. Let me try.
No!
Yeah, let's tear it open again. That'll be fun. No conjecture, Trite. Let's hear some facts for once. Show the court a piece of evidence that proves where the body was hidden.
My arch nemesis.
Extra pocket, hell yeah.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, shoulder pocket.
What's with all the intense pressure in here all of a sudden?
I thought I had him with that contradiction. But he's turned it all around and backed me into a corner instead!
Well, Mr. Wright, the court will now hear the defense's theory and evidence. First, where was the body of the real Mr. L concealed?
It has to be inside a Trabian.
Yeah.
There's no way they could have gotten him out without anyone
No,
seeing.
they just tossed him out into the street, they hit him in the playground, Everyone just thought it was a guy who fell asleep on a swing.
You know, if I do...
Wait, hang on, sorry. Can I read this real quick?
Oh, sorry.
It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside.
It would have.
It would have been too dangerous to take the body outside. Anyways, continue.
You know, Kraz, all joking aside, if I do end up losing the arm and I just get a bionic one, I'll just be the Winter Soldier at that point.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
So if you ever want a face reel, just imagine the Winter Soldier and boom.
Yeah, exactly. It'd make
Same
Mom happy.
hairstyle, same beard.
Plucky Bucky.
Yep.
Obviously,
Bucky,
the body
baby.
must have been hiding inside of Tribulations.
Interesting. But where could a body have been hidden inside of a restaurant?
Elodile, shut up. Like, I know I've done like 3 face reveals, but
Perhaps you would care to show the court these plans, Mr. Wright.
everyone
Yes, Your
keeps
Honor.
forgetting about it.
The
Everyone
exact
keeps
location
forgetting
of the
your
body was
face.
concealed inside of Tribulations is... It has to be the
I
kitchen.
am very forgettable. Also, yes, the kitchen.
I was gonna say,
That's
that
where
doesn't
I'd
make
say.
sense. The body was hidden here!
I see.
Nice supposition. But the real question is, can you back it up? Where's the evidence that proves the body was hidden in that location?
I'm gonna
Back
say
that ass up.
the medicine, because it was in the kitchen.
Go ahead.
Mr. Armstrong, do you recognize this bottle?
Known. I have never seen that ugly bottle before in my life. I only use the very best bottles, monsieur. The highest quality only for me.
Where was that bottle found, Mr. Wright?
Interestingly enough, Your Honor, it was found in the kitchen of Tresbean.
Also, found is a nice word because Phoenix
Coy?
definitely didn't. I'm so sorry I interrupted that.
No, you're
Coy.
right.
Yeah, I mean, not that Phoenix has ever thought about any type of a warrant ever, but like literally Phoenix went into a private room and stole an item and then went, this evidence.
Can you please read this line again, Austin, and then I'm gonna follow it up?
Coy?
You can catch that at your restaurant? That didn't work as well as I thought it would. I was gonna make an E. coli joke.
Oh, I thought because you said catch, you meant like the koi fish.
No, I was thinking E. coli.
You can catch
but
fish at this restaurant. It's one of those like catch and fresh places.
It didn't work. Don't move on.
Coila. But I only ever use these bottles for my aromatherapy oils.
But this bottle doesn't contain aromatherapy oil, Mr. Armstrong. No, it contains a medication.
What kind of medication?
I'm sure everyone remembers, don't they? That Mr. Elg visited an orthodontic clinic and was given medication that day!
An ear doctor.
You can't be serious, Trite.
The defense has had... I'm sorry, I just had a stroke! The defense had the contents of the bottle analyzed, and I have the lab results here! The contents of the bottle that were matched the prescription that was given to Mr. Elg! Damn it! Oh, it was too fast!
You missed the bar.
Someone clip that so I can get it. Someone please clip that and then link it in chat so I can get the picture of the spit take.
Carl, I don't know what you're talking about. I would never carry a cat anywhere, as I have lightning on my lap. I would never carry a cat anywhere.
Glenn Elg's murderer hid in the body the restaurant of the kitchen body, at which time this bottle fell out of the victim's pocket. Mr. Armstrong, when the incident occurred, didn't they say you were in the kitchen?
Oh!
Oh no!
Oh no!
I thought that was Discord in general.
Oh, okay, good.
Oh my god.
Even the game didn't want to load that.
French.exe has stopped working. Yes, you know what I'm about to say. It was you who hid the victim's body. You did a fine job pretending to defend my client, Maggie Bird. However, you were setting her up to take the fall from behind the poor girl's back.
No.
Order! This is an extraordinary development. Witness, did you murder Glenn Elg?
Never. I could not do such a horrible thing.
What? What?
No! No! I'm also yelling while drinking. No! Sorry about that. The bitterness. Every time I get lied to, I always down a mug of coffee. Also, anytime someone says something true. Just in general, I'm always drinking coffee.
The only time I
Always
don't
choking
drink
him up.
coffee is when people tell me riddles.
That's one of my rules.
Do you have the slightest idea how many cups you've had by now?
No, it's a real problem.
Then I like to do the same to the person who lied to me.
I'm going to force feed you this cup of coffee.
What? Oh, make him drink the coffee. I'm like, drink?
I like to take them down with my empty cup.
Thank you, Endermany.
That's the prescription that was given to Mr. F.
Thank you so much. Yes, perfect.
Every time someone either lies to me, tells me the truth, or says nothing at all, I down a mug of coffee.
All right, I'm gonna quickly add this to the collage. Thank you so much. Thank you. I
Put it under Suck It Up.
Put it under Suck It Up? Oh shit.
While you do that, I'm finally gonna pee because I didn't get a chance during the break.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah,
you do it before?
definitely.
Oh, in that case, go for it. Should I put it under Suck It Up? I feel like it wouldn't fit there that well. Actually, no, hang on. I know what else I would put there. I'd put some sort of dialogue next to it if I did that. So let me, there, and then... I don't know if this is... Right? That's a little too big.
Actually, no, Flint. That's a good point. It would not be able to go under Suck It Up, but if you had Coffee Phoenix on the left and Spit Take a Dough on the right.
I thought about doing that, but shit, I really want to do that now. No, okay, yeah, we're doing that. I know how I'm gonna do it then. Okay, I know where this is all going.
Godot did a spit take so hard he also spit the cup at Phoenix.
Yes, exactly. I'm glad you understand.
Are we finally removing pain?
No, he's staying. And we have to wait for Marina anyway, so it's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Back.
Hey, we're just correcting an error that we have made.
Suck It Up is a really good one, but we have a better synergy with the collage here.
It's really disappointing that we still have Winston Payne up there. I was so sure we were going to replace him by now.
I think it's better that we have him. Just as a reminder.
There we go. There we go. It's fucking
yeah.
Did you see it, Marina?
Yep. Yeah.
All right, there we go.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah, we really do need to fill this collage out. We do still have 2 more trials.
Yes.
Yeah.
But now we have room for more Winston Payne.
Right.
A collage full of pain would technically be called a Max Payne.
God damn it.
Crest, thank you. Listen up, chef. How about a brand new flavor in your ear? My H-deficient friend.
My... Oh, okay, I get it.
Yeah, because H is a vowel.
Je vos demande pardon. Please, you must hear me out.
That sounds like an alternate universe version of Jean Van Damme. Wait, what is his name?
Jean. Fuck me.
What is his name?
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
I don't watch shitty action movies.
Jean-Claude
Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme, yes.
Yep, Jean-Claude
That
Van
was
Damme.
it, yeah.
Yes.
It is a trap. Listen to me. Por favor. Yeah, that was Spanish.
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Hold on.
Also, I love that the judge speaks Spanish.
Yo! Hablo Español! Mr. Armstrong in poor favor is Spanish!
Oh.
Of which I'm obviously fluent in. Couldn't you tell?
I'm going to only ask you this once. Did you do it? Known! Known! Absolutely known! 100% known!
The magic rock isn't making anything appear, so he must be telling the truth.
Of course.
That's how law works.
As we're like leaning over the table, trying to point the rock at him, going, get a little closer.
Hang on.
Let's hear it then. You've got one shot, right, Gramps?
Witness, the court will permit you the chance to make one final statement. If you lie under oath again, Mr. Godot's coffee mug awaits you. As does my gavel!
Oui, it is clear.
What do they always say in the movies? I've got a bad feeling about this.
Very well, begin your final testimony, Mr. Armstrong.
In the stores.
In the stores.
The stores. It is true, I ate la body in the kitchen. A man forced me to do it, I had no choice. I had to go along with him, because there was a reason why I could not refuse. But I did not kill him, I swear it, you must believe me.
Gee, whoever could that be?
Can we just pin the crime on him anyway?
You were for-
I mean, he'll still get arrested for fucking,
Perjury.
perjury, general kleptomania,
Yeah, we
Also,
haven't-
I think
we haven't proven he stole
accessory to
anything.
murder is probably...
accessory to murder. Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
You were
Oh,
forced
sure.
by who?
I cannot say, or I will be erased.
Let's try a different question then. When Mr.
Late
L
great
died...
Zeno.
Let's try a different question then. Would you eat green eggs and ham on a boat?
There was...
Oh, wait, it's not murder, it's not wiretap. You're right, we're good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
No!
There was another man.
That thing we've been seeing the entire time? No!
No, it did not.
way!
It did not happen.
I knew it.
Maggie was telling the truth.
You may cross-examine the witness now, Mr. Wright.
There's just one more thing I need to do. I gotta break this guy. Oh, boy.
It's what I do. As a lawyer.
Alright, we've been here a while, so Austin, can you just tell me, do I press or present?
Present.
I had
Yeah,
the
that
body in
makes
the
sense.
kitchen, a man forced me to
You
do
got-
it.
Yeah.
There are two different things you can present.
I had to go along with it, there was a reason. I'm gonna go ahead and presume it's the bill, the debt that I present here.
Yes.
Yeah, that makes
Whatever the hell
sense.
that is. There it is.
Yeah.
The other thing you could have done is gone to the second statement and presented a profile.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
You have $500,000 of debt, don't you?
Hey, can you look at the court
$500,000.
record again so I can make a stupid joke? Please.
Where?
Can you look at that? Oh, that's my favorite Star Trek captain. Jean-Claude Contract.
Jean Loan Contract.
That wasn't a very good joke. Please move on.
We're gonna linger on this for a minute.
I have to feel the
Mr.
stupid.
Armstrong.
Okay, we're good. Oui, je suis désolé. I was weak and I borrowed the money. Sorry, I got caught up because I was wondering if I could have said it worse.
This is Mr. Armstrong's iChild's heel.
Itchily.
How do I get a refund on my sub? Thanks, Flint.
This is Mr. Armstrong's Achilles heel. My weakness for chilies. And that's why you couldn't refuse anything asked of you by this man.
Detective Gumshoe.
You.
42 years old.
42.
You're in
I
debt
didn't
to-
realize that.
Yeah, he's 40 fucking 2.
Hold on. Look at the profiles again if you can. I'm sorry. This is more
Oh
important than
wait,
anything else
shit.
that happened.
Oh
Can-
shit.
Let's.
No,
I'm
I'm scared to, but. Oh, okay.
Okay. She's older than I thought.
Okay.
But
That's
I guess that's fine.
Yeah,
They're both over
that's
21. I don't give a fuck at that point.
Yeah, exactly. That's also how I kind of feel.
Like, the gap is still a little concerning, but it's not dangerous.
It's odd,
Hey,
but
she's-
it's not something that I'd be like, ew. No, it's like, all right, you're both over
And
21.
also-
You're consenting adults. Fuck it.
Not too old for Maya.
How do I get a refund on
That's
my
true.
Austin? He's clearly broken. A $500,000 loan from a black shark at Moan.
Honey, I've been broken since before you met.
Hang on. What did I just say?
I don't want to know.
I said a black shark at Moan.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear it.
Sounds
And you
sexy.
had no way of paying it back, did you? That's why you were forced to do anything this man told you to do.
Oui, it is as you say.
Mr. Armstrong.
Don't, Maya, no. Do not feel sympathy for this creature.
I can't help. He was my boss for a day. We're so deeply connected.
Le Tiger, he told me he was going to use my restaurant for a business rendezvous.
Clearly,
That's exactly
any
how
person
he
that I met
pronounced
who
it.
hires me on the
That-
spot, I become attached
You
to.
saw
Why do
the
you
dash
think-
there
That's how you spell rendezvous.
with the dash.
Rendezvous
always-
became an English word as one word, but
Okay.
it is I believe ronde is to meet, and vous is you in the plural.
And probably.
I've never seen it with the dash. I've always seen it as one word.
Yeah, it's two words with a hyphen in French, and then it became one English word, as we've done for a lot of words.
Okay. Never mind then.
Fun fact.
Objection withdrawn. On the day in question, he was meeting the victim to demand that he repay his loan. His loan. I don't know why it happened like that. I just did what he told me to do. I had no choice.
Thank
I
you.
carried la body and la inconscient.
Inconscient.
Inconsistent, Mikey.
Is
I
that a
guess-
French word? Because do I need to say it wrong?
Hang on.
You
I'm
can
gonna
do it
play
anyway.
I'm gonna play it safe.
Hang on,
La-
I'm looking up right now. Yes, it's French for unconscious. Go for it.
Okay. And la inconscient Maggie out of the dining area and into the kitchen. After that, I just tried to forget what I had seen.
I think we can now safely say that the man who forced your hand was Mr. Furio Tigre.
Also, French is getting stolen by everyone. Yeah. That's why we exist. We stole a lot of things from the French.
Stole a lot of language from a lot of people too. And
Yeah. Europe in general, we stole a
Further
lot
question
from.
for you, Mr. Armstrong. The poison in the lottery ticket were recovered from the defendant's apron pocket. Was that your doing as well?
No, I knew nothing about that. Making it look like it was Maggie who had done it. I was not. It is despicable.
Good.
My favorite movie, Despicable Me. Mr. Godot, you will summon this Furio Tigre as a witness. I doubt that can be arranged today, so
oh shit.
proceedings will continue tomorrow.
I guess we're done then?
So about
Oh!
that. 30 minutes.
Someone's on top of his shit.
The trial will go on. I'll see to it myself. I need half an hour to get that guy on the stand. Not a minute more.
How the...
Don't sit back and relax yet, trite. No one knows if that chef is really telling the truth or not. This trial could still go either way.
Very well. Your request is granted, Mr. Godot. We will resume once Mr. Tigre is ready to take the stand. Until then, court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess.
Oh shit. It's almost been 2 hours. Should we actually take a break?
I'm good either way.
Are we going to do this tomorrow?
That depends.
We could either do a longer
I'll
stream
leave it up to
today.
you guys.
Do you think you'll be able to do it tomorrow, Marina?
Yeah, I'm probably the one that relies on.
Yes.
It's okay if you can't.
Yeah, entirely
I
fair.
can't. I can't commit to that. I'll just say that. I don't know
How much
what
longer
they're
do
gonna
you
have to
think
put
is
in me
left
for
in
the
this
scan.
trial?
Probably another. Like we're probably halfway done.
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
January 8th, 1:21 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 1.
So we're finally going to see the tiger on the stand.
Yeah, Kress, we
almost
got the worst character out of the way a long time ago. Victor Kudo's not coming back.
Oh
Thank
yeah.
God.
Fuck it. Fuck that guy.
I know you mean
got
John.
this case one now, Nick.
I wish I could agree.
Huh?
When I cross-examined Mr. Armstrong just now, he said he was just doing what the tiger told him to do. But Godot picked up on it, remember? He pointed out that without proof, we don't know if what he testified is the truth.
You mean, you think Mr. Armstrong was lying?
I don't know, but if that's what the prosecution takes, we could be in trouble. I get the feeling that we don't have the case-making evidence we're going to need.
Hey, pal.
Need some
I'm here
case
with the
making
case
evidence.
Yes! Detective Gumshoe with the case-making evidence!
What are you so jumpy about, Detective? Your hair's standing on end.
It always does that, pal. Hey, that's the pot calling the kettle black, little Miss Top Knot.
Anyways, we found fingerprints on the vial, and it turns out they were from fucking Larry. Can you believe it?
It's not a top knot.
Never mind about the hair. Just calm down, all right?
Yeah, I can't stand still when I don't have a job to do. I kind of get wound up. Nah,
No kidding.
you gotta have something you need me to do, pal. Anything.
Well, case-making evidence?
Hey, I'm gonna take a jog down to the precinct.
I know what's on the other side of town for some
Do
reason.
you want me to? Hey,
I
I'm going
could
to the
drive,
store.
But
I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? I'm going to the 7-Eleven. Wait. Oh
Yeah,
my
I could
god.
a cup of coffee for some reason.
yeah, I could get some prints analyzed for you if you've got an hour.
An hour? The trial will have reconvened by then.
But Nick, we still don't really have a decisive piece of evidence, right?
True. Without some kind of trump card pulled out of our bag, we're really stuck. You
And we
said
are
you could get
very
some
good at
fingerprint analysis
stalling.
done in an hour, right?
You bet.
In that case, would you mind checking the prints on this for me? On my badge?
Magatama.
Just throw it at him. If you're going back to the station anyways, could you find out whose prints are on this?
Oh, hey, that's a small bottle I gave back to you this morning, right?
Yeah, I think it's the time we solve the last mystery of who the prints belong to.
Sure thing, pal. Actually, that's been gnawing at me too.
Given
I
back
wonder
to
if you
Detective
presented-
Gumshoe again.
I wonder if he presented the wrong thing. He'd say, no, like that small bottle. Actually, fuck it. Just give me the small bottle.
Yeah, I think he very well might.
Okay, I'll get this off to the lab right away. Discord froze. Just make sure you don't lose the case before I get back.
Well, that's confidence. This is pretty much the final showdown, I guess.
It is as much confidence as you have earned.
Time to separate the phonies from the real guys. And
The
we
real
are the
guys.
real.
Here we go. Oh god, I have a lot of characters now.
Yeah, now you
Court
have to do what I was doing.
Mr. Godot, did you find this Furio Tigre?
I even tamed him for you. It was a 3-cup job. No problem.
Tamed him? The guy may be named Furio Tigre, but come on. He comes out on a fucking leash.
Oh, that reminds me of something I forgot to show you. Moving on. He's pretty lively. Be careful, he still bites.
Oh,
Actually,
this
shit, then I guess he's not tamed.
sucks. This sucks. I have a scratch in the middle of my glasses, and it's like constantly blurring my vision there.
Very well, please show Mr. Tigre to the stand.
I'm getting my glasses replaced in about a week. So you're gonna see new glasses from me. Like, style-wise, too.
And I can tell you, they are very cute.
Yay! He already said it, so. Oh, bye!
Good luck, Nick!
Don't hide it at the table, Maya! Unless there's room down there for me, too.
Nope, definitely not. I'd have to
What
move
you
the
say to
bridge,
me,
and
huh?
that is-
No, nothing. I didn't say nothing. Honest.
Who could have guessed that fear would induce a bad Brooklyn accent in the judge?
Yes. None.
That's gonna be the rest of the trial now. I got business to take care of, you hear me? So who the hell called me down to this, huh? Was it you, Spiky, huh? No, of course not. It was the judge.
I guess the judge and Maya were both French.
I've got some sandwiches in this mini fridge. Do you want any?
Oh, thank you, Maya. Oh,
You're welcome. It's delicious down here in the coward zone.
oh dear, I seems to have dropped my pen. Where on earth is that, huh?
Don't mind me, just carry on with the proceedings as normal. That's it. We're doing Alright, I'm adding that to the collage. Fuck it.
I was gonna say, that either needs to be the collage or your tweet about ending the stream. That's it. We're doomed.
Sick jam.
Kraz, are you the only person who reacted to my comment? Because I think you might have taken it the wrong way.
What did you say?
I said, I was like, I guess the judge and Maya were French. Not because they not because they ran away, but because I pronounced things terribly as Jean, so they just fucking disintegrated.
Okay, yes, that makes more sense.
No, that was what I was thinking of, and I'm like, oh wait,
there's another really bad joke here.
Yeah, everyone's gonna think cowardly Frenchman. Not what I was going for, but
your joke was so good that it was hiding in plain sight.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is one of the few times I'm actually innocent of a bad joke.
Yeah.
One of the very, very few times I could say that bad joke was not my fault. Also, holy shit, it's 78 degrees in here.
Yeah, I just cranked my fan up to max.
I thought it was weird I was starting to get fucking sweaty doing nothing but voicing terrible French accents.
Maybe
I
you
did that anyway.
Fucking hear me. I said, who the hell called me in here?
Yo. There's no need to shout. We can all hear you.
What's he fucking...
There's no point struggling. You're caught in a snare. The relentless snare of the law. Do you like that? I came up with it on the spot. And I'm the one that hauled you in.
Top energy stronger than mine, damn it.
Don't let him get the better, Eunuch!
Let's start with the basics. You know about the incident in question, correct?
I don't know nothing about a fucking incident, Mask Boy, huh?
You mean you didn't attend the previous trial of Maggie Bird?
Maggie who? I have more important things to do than watch fucking courtroom dramas.
Of course. Well, perhaps you could give us your testimonies then. Please tell us about what you did on the days of the murders.
Phoenix Wright.
That's who you were doing all the time.
What?
Oh, so you were doing Phoenix Wright on the day of the murder. Okay.
You're the one I was doing on the day of the murder. I remember you now. You was gonna regret the day you ruffled the tiger's foot. Whoa, what were they up to?
I'm just gonna don't mind me. I'm just gonna jot all these things down and mail them to Mr. Edgeworth.
What were they up to? Maybe I should have brought a diaper with me today. What were they up to?
What?
Get a grip, Nick!
What kind of
Jesus,
shit were they
Jesus, you
doing?
coward!
Just gonna jot all these things down.
I don't know nothing about no murder. I was tied up with business in December last year. Spent all of my time in the fucking office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from Tend to Lend every single fucking day. You want to check my alibi? Just ask Violetta.
She'll lie about anything for me. I mean, she'll testify about anything for me.
At last I have found my pen.
Very well. I know the kind of fucking games the guy in Blue plays. That lowlife ain't no lawyer. He just punches away at stupid details till he fucking wins.
I mean, yeah, but...
That is what a lawyer does, yes.
That is what I do, yes.
That is my job. Listen up, smart ass. Every time you ask me something that doesn't relate to this case, I am going to bill you $50,000, and you's gonna borrow the fucking cash from me. That's one loan contract I refuse to sign. You don't think it ain't gonna hurt when you get tangled up with the fucking tiger, huh?
Huh. I love a good spectator sport.
It's a courtroom!
Just a minute. That's really not.
This witness is, how can I put it? A hungry tiger roaming the urban jungle. Get on his bad side and he'll bite everyone's heads off. Yours too. I think his name's Rajan or something.
Okay.
That's a joke for like Kraz and Connor alone.
I have no choice but to impose a penalty system here. You better be listening. I said I got business to take care of.
Oh wait, well,
That's
you better be fucking listening. I said I got business to take care of. A big fucking business. If I don't split now, I ain't gonna catch my fucking bus. I take public
You have
transport
a
because
scooter!
I care about the local environment, okay?
Also, a scooter's busted.
but it still works. He wrote it earlier.
You can do it, Nick!
Come on, run to the desk already. Would you buy it? I just wanted to get to this because we're gonna be here all night otherwise.
Also, yeah, don't press on things that are not relevant.
You don't know nothing about no murder? Okay, he's obviously lying, but I was tied up with business in December last year, spent all my time in the office. I got whales lined up to borrow cash from tender lender every day. You wanna check my alibi? Just ask Violetta.
Maybe look through your evidence.
You do, I will say, you do have to press first.
I feel like we should press this.
Uh,
I'm also going off of his facial expressions. I don't know nothing about a murder. Like, he's pretty calm in all of these, and then this is the one he's kind of freaking out on.
I mean, he's just trying to intimidate you.
Yeah, also, this isn't something we can contradict. We can't say, like, Violetta can't speak! Therefore,
we never said it was December.
Yup. That is correct.
Are you sure about that? We're talking about 1 month ago, you know. See his teeth? That's how sharp my fucking secretary is. Sharp? Is he talking about Viola Cavacat? I forgot her name is Cadaverini!
Cadaverini, baby!
Jesus Christ! She writes everything in my scheduler. December, mainly in the office. That's what it says, so that's where I was.
That seems like a rather sketchy schedule.
There goes the judge, there goes the judge.
I love cutting to fucking the judge just being gone.
Yep, looking for his
doing on the
pen.
Murder, so now what? Press
Code for
harder,
backbone.
Press harder puts you at risk, but this could also be the one that you need to press harder.
I'm gonna try it.
You got the hits to
Definitely
lose.
help.
Mr. Tigre, what do you want? If you wouldn't mind going into a bit more detail.
This is a dead end, Wright, and you know it. Remember the rules.
No! It's essential that we establish the witness's alibi accurately!
I agree.
The victim was killed on December 3rd. Were you in the office that day too? Maybe Zane listening, okay? Of course I fucking was. I never set foot outside. I had meetings all day with a bunch of cats wanting to do business with me, huh? I ain't never seen that young kid before.
I do believe the witness's last statement was important. Mr. Godot, if you could please...
Mr. Tigre, the court asks you to add that last statement to your testimony.
Ah.
I am now prosecutor and judge.
Don't let an animal beat you. Be a man, Your Honor, and ask him yourself.
I mean, I'm not going to, so you have to.
You never saw the kid before. Bullshit. 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 Mr. Tigre, you claim you didn't know Mr. Glenn Elg?
I don't think I can go higher than that.
I can
No,
go
no,
higher.
no, 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 we don't need an ace detective around here. Get rid of him.
What the fuck are you doing with your fucking mouth? Mr.
What the
Elg
fuck are you doing with your fucking mouth?
What the fuck am I doing with my fucking mouth? Meet with the Tiger, dated December 3rd.
December 3rd. That's the day of the murder.
So,
What a
Mr.
coinkydink.
T-Ray, I submit to you that you indeed know Mr. 1 Glenn Elk. Because on the very day of the incident, you met with him. Not bad. Yous actually ain't that bad, huh? Sorry? I was just messing with you to see how good you are, huh? I hope you understand.
Did you hear that, Nick? He said you're not bad.
I'm a good person at heart. You know, I got a lot of anger issues, but I'm getting them worked out, all right? I'm seeing my therapist every other Monday. I'm doing my best to try and get these out so I don't take it out.
I feel
on
that.
love.
Hey, Nick, I think I'm starting to like the fake you better.
That's one compliment I can do without. That works.
Wow.
Damn. Plus, he's lying through his teeth.
Witness, please remember you're under oath. Lies will not be told.
Are you calling me a fuck? Is that what you do?
You calling you a fuck.
Zoink, Scoob!
Oh shit, Scoob!
Please,
Oh,
please,
God,
please
no.
say that as Godot.
No.
Please say that as Godot.
No, you've called Larry.
No,
Like
Godot's our
Zoink,
Freddy.
Scoob.
God.
So you're saying that that your claim to have never seen the kid before is the truth?
I said I'm dead. You better believe that's a fucking.
Huh. Then I'd say that gives me time to enjoy another cup of pure black magic.
Hang on, the Keurig's gotta warm up a little bit.
That is, while you testify for the court again, Mr. T. Gray.
Yeah, would you mind indulging the court, witness?
Never actually met the victim? That's gotta be a lie right there. It's time I nail this guy.
Maya says jinkies, Mia says jeepers, Larry says zoinks, and Godot says fuck! Fuck.
And
What
our
does
Daphne
Phoenix
is dead.
say?
Our
No,
Daphne is
dude,
a
genuinely, I want to see a version of Scooby-Doo where fucking Fred just goes around swearing up a storm. No, absolutely nobody else swears except for Fred. Only him.
Fuck, gang. There's another fucking ghost here. We gotta set up another fucking trap.
Freddy,
All right.
Scooby, and Shaggy have been taken prisoner. Fuck. All right.
Shit.
When the ghost enters the fucking warehouse, he's gonna stand on this goddamn conveyor belt and slide all the way down into this fucking barrel. Then fucking Shaggy and fucking Scooby are gonna push that shit down the ramp to where Daphne and Velma have a fucking net. And they're gonna catch the ghost in the net in the barrel. And then we're gonna turn him into the fucking cops.
Fred, dude, could you, stop swearing? Fuck no, it's my only character trait.
Now, excuse me, let's go to the fucking malt shop. I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn Elk. There was some lame guy with that name, though. Wanted to borrow some cash from me. I set up a meeting with the guy at my office, 10 to the lender. I waited around for him, but he ain't never showed. I ain't never been to that fucking tree bean joint, you hear?
Lies?
Lies? In the court of lies? Do you want a fucking Scooby snack?
I see. That all seems perfectly logical. You had arranged to meet with the victim, but he didn't show up.
I've heard it's pretty hard to keep appointments when you're dead.
Very
Oh, I expected that to go on the collage.
Right.
That's the excuse my excuse making.
It's too big to fit in the collage.
Oh!
Yes, Your Honor. Also, Jesus.
Oh,
Christ, Marina. Oh.
Marina.
That'll be
Didn't
funnier in a
I
bit.
tell you, I got a big fucking deal going down today. I ain't gonna make my bus now. I'm gonna have to take the fucking express train. That bill's going straight to you, right? Grr. Tell that to Mia. Oh, Mia and fucking Godot would absolutely have hit it off. They would have been fucking excellent together.
Yeah, they
Who
would have
knows?
been.
Who knows? I don't know. Who knows? I don't know anything. I haven't played
Should
this
I
game.
stop?
Where are we? Who are you people?
Should I stop making jokes? Is this
You
Connor,
need
we've been
to
over
fucking
this
stop
50
making
fucking
jokes.
times. Stop with the joking.
Stop fucking joking!
I was joking. Are you fucking serious?
By the way, Marina, that the one thing you pointed out that'll be funnier later on, I actually do know about that.
I ain't no liar. I never met Glenn L. All right, let's see. There was some lame guy with that name, though, wanted to borrow cash from me. I said we're meeting with the guy at my office, tender lender. I waited around for him, but he never showed.
He ain't never showed.
Hang on. So when was this appointment? Okay, no, we don't have time.
No, but you don't need that. You've got proof that. First of all, you've got proof that he's been to Tribulations.
Do I have proof that he's been to Tribulations? We know
What
he
did we
was,
find at
but-
his office? Sorry if I'm making
Wait,
this too easy.
Shit, what
but-
did we? Oh, we did. Yeah, that's right. I totally.
We found box matches that say Tribulations on it at his office.
totally forgot. I totally forgot that we found these. I totally forgot these existed.
Yeah, because
It's like
they've
the
been
most obvious.
completely
I've never
pointless.
been there before.
Mr. Tigre, is there something you'd like to tell the court about these matches? Matt, what the fuck are you talking about? We found the item in your office at Tender Lender. They're from that restaurant. You searched my office without a fucking warrant? If you've really never been to
It's what I
Tribune
do.
before, what was that book of the restaurant's matches doing on your desk?
Oh, my favorite Lord of the Rings character, Treebean.
Treebean! It's Treebeard's fucking toothpick of a little brother.
Oh, now you've been snooping around my stuff too, huh, wise guy? Huh? Who are you, my fucking ball and chain? Ain't no bra controlling me, huh?
Order! Well, witness, I think it's time you started telling us the truth, don't you? Ah! Sorry, I'm sorry, Mr. Evans, forgive me.
I ain't no pussycat. I don't go back on what I said, huh? But okay, I was at the joint that day. Fine, whatever. I didn't go back on what I say, but if you'll excuse me, here is me fucking putting the shit in reverse. Beep, beep. What? But listen good, right? I might have been there, but I ain't still never met that kid.
Okay, well, we have some obvious evidence that contradicts that as well.
Well, well. Hang on, this will be important. Damn it, I don't think the mic picked it up.
I heard a slight water sound.
Were you doing a sip?
I took a big gulp of my drink.
You have to put your throat like right up to the mic to do that.
Yeah, get that good
All right.
fully.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, there it is. Oh, yeah.
God.
That good
Anyways.
Foley work.
Looks like an order just came in for another testimony.
I'm this close to proving it was him. He did meet Glenn Elk that day, and he did put poison in his coffee. He must have. At Treebean. I was supposed to meet with a kid at the restaurant that afternoon. When I opened the door to the joint, I saw one ugly scene. The guy was laid out on the table, stiff as concrete. I figured if the place wasn't on already, it was gonna be, so I split. I heard the cops' sirens on my way out, and I went straight to my fucking office.
The single cop siren. There was just one cop.
Bullshit on that last one. We know that's not true.
I see, you didn't actually meet with him in the end, then. Well, Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Oh, then, if I wait around here any longer, I ain't gonna make the normal express, huh? No more stupid questions. Personal helicopter Uber. Right here, right fucking now.
Huh, no problem. Anytime Trite presses you on something irrelevant, I'll say he pays a penalty.
I'll stab a needle into this voodoo doll. Mr. Godot, that's my job!
Well, then do it.
Did you steal my voodoo dolls?
Your job is to slam that little hammer of yours and call a guilty verdict.
A
A
girl.
guilty verdict.
Now who am I gonna invite to my tea parties?
So do it.
Yes, sir!
The special express ain't cheap, right? Just so you know who's your payer, who's your pay and use. Oh, man. Doesn't the rule of law mean anything around here? No.
What in a
No,
court?
it don't.
Fuck no.
At Treebean. Okay, so hang on. I think I know what I have to do here. Wait, so you're supposed to meet at that afternoon. Saw an ugly scene. The guy was laid out all over the table, stiff as concrete. We know that he was pulled into the kitchen, so that is potentially a way we can prove it's bullshit, but we don't have evidence that, like, directly says that. I
Yeah,
figured
and he
if the
could say
place
that he
was hot
walked in,
already,
like,
it wasn't
right.
gonna be... Yeah, fair. This, though, I heard cop sirens. If he was on the table still, then there's no way that the police would have been there because it took them an hour to arrive.
Well, that and they staged the scene before the cops arrived.
Well, this statement is bullshit. We know the statement's bullshit.
It's bullshit.
So I think I have proof of when the cops arrived up there. I thought I had proof of that anyways. I thought I had proof of that. Maybe I don't, shit. Okay, maybe I'm on the wrong track here, because I don't think I have proof of when the cops arrived.
Yeah, my brain always gets jumbled when you're, like, right before the finish line on a case, because it's like, I'm already wrapping it up mentally.
Am I on the right track, Austin?
Okay, what are you trying to do?
Right now, I'm trying to prove that the cops didn't arrive until far later, after they'd staged it. So Tigray just said that the guy was slumped over on the table, and also said, as I was leaving, I heard sirens. So we know that's bullshit. Those two things can't happen at the same time.
Do we have any proof of that?
That's what I don't think I have. But
I do not believe
am I on
we
the
do.
right track with that? I'm not. Okay.
No.
I mean,
or
that
maybe
is
you have to
that
press
is
something?
correct. Well, he said no more stupid questions.
Yeah,
So
pressing. I mean, you could still press certain things, but you'd have to figure them out.
do I present?
Yeah, you do. You can just present right
Okay.
away.
So I figured the place was so we can throw that statement out. The guy was laid over the table, stiff as concrete. Do we have proof that it was staged?
Okay. Now, go to the next comment. Think about this one for a moment.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense with the layout of the restaurant.
Do we have any proof that shows us the layout of the
We
restaurant?
do. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. He wouldn't have
No,
seen it.
yeah.
Exactly.
Unless he saw the reflection in the mirror!
That didn't exist.
Bingo. You're something of a lone collecting pro, aren't you, Mr. Tigray?
I mean, he's
no one
also a
escapes
lone
the tiger's
corralling pro.
clutches, huh? Well, I'm something of a lie detecting pro.
Ooh, got him.
That was very funny. And no one escapes the Phoenix's clutches. I think it's time we got something
Talons.
straight.
Come on. You should have just said the Phoenix's talons. God damn it.
That would have been so much better.
I'm doing your job for you now, trite. What is this? A new line of irrelevant questioning?
Sorry, just responding to something. There we go.
Totally fair.
These are the floor plans for the crime scene. You say you were standing at the entrance, Mr. Tigray. From there, your field of vision would have covered an area something like this.
Indeed, the witness would have had a clear view of the victim's sheet.
Isn't that what I just said? I saw the back of the kid's head. What's up? Unfortunately for you, that's not possible. Because nobody in this world can have X-ray vision.
I mean, yes, of course, no one in this world can give me another coffee right now.
If the court would think back, you'll remember that between each of the tables
Coffee holds back lasers.
is a
Fact.
tall
Science fact.
partition.
Why, that's true.
Now look at the plans again. The truth is painfully obvious. From the entrance, the field of vision of any customer walking in ends here. So from the entrance of Tribulations, where is that place? Of course I'm talking about Tresbean. You wouldn't have been able to see the victim's seat, but you did see the victim that day because you met with him.
Wrong. Have you forgotten the old man's testimony yesterday? The victim was alone at his table.
Remember, he saw a restaging. But the defense just proved that point to be moot. The victim witnessed by Mr. Godot was not Glenn Elk, but a fake.
What? Sorry, I kind of zoned out for the last 45 minutes of trial.
In order
me
to
a
have
quick
Mr. Godot
recap.
falsely were you gone for 30 minutes? The real killer posed as the victim and he had just killed and acted out a charade.
It's pronounced charade. This trial has gone on long enough without the obvious question being answered. Who exactly was this real killer who impersonated the victim? You say the killer murdered Glenn Elg and then impersonated his victim in a performance for Victor Cadeau. In that case, Mr. Wright, reveal the identity of this criminal to the court.
It's obviously Mia Fey.
She committed so hard to the act that she actually died.
Ba 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 ba.
Tiger.
Tiger. Obviously, the killer is Furio Tigre. No one else could have done it.
What? Well, witness?
Now that's fucking cute, huh? You thinks you can pin this on the fucking tiger? Maybe you don't understand. The tiger is king of the jungle. So I dare you to say it again. Come on, you got the fucking guts.
You can't threaten me, Mr. Tiger. It's an offense. Go ahead and tell the witness, Mr. Wright.
Mr. Wright!
Phoenix, get out of the mini fridge. You're letting all the air out. You're squishing the egg sandwiches.
Sounds to me like it must be you, old man. You got guts. I'll give you that.
Mr. Wright, not leave me to handle this alone.
Perhaps I can end this embarrassment.
The game just shuts off.
Mr.
I just processed what you just said. Shit. Perhaps I can end this embarrassment. Thank you all very much for watching.
Ends the stream.
Mr. Cadeau.
Let's just go back over Mr. Cadeau's testimony one more time. The old man didn't see just the victim. Oh, no.
No. It's you.
Fuck. The serving girl brought him a Java Chino, but she put something in it. There's no question about it, she very conspicuously put some white powder in there. And that's exactly what he sounded like.
Alright, yeah, let's leave it at that.
The fact remains, he saw the accused put the poison into the coffee.
Yes, it was the waitress who poisoned the coffee.
I'm going to be honest, I was actually debating just doing the Victor Kudo voice straight up for the flashback.
Oh, yeah.
Very impressive, Mr. Godot.
Actually, shit.
That impression was spot on.
Since he is canonically a really good impressionist, should we just have for his flashbacks everyone read the lines as the characters?
Yeah, I was wondering that. Yeah,
I'm
so
down.
it's the actual voice.
Also, hi, cat girl.
What's up?
Oh yeah, wait in my absence.
Huh. Found your pen at last, trite.
It was in my pocket. But anyways, Mr. Godot witnessed two people that day. He saw the victim, the supposed Mr. Glenn Elg, and the waitress from behind.
Yeah, and your point?
Hottie, welcome aboard. I think the conclusion is obvious. If this Glenn Elg was really the killer in disguise, then surely it's possible the waitress was also part of the show.
What? You mean that thing we already addressed a while back?
The defendant, Miss Bird, fell unconscious immediately after the incident. And someone used her, fainting to hatch an elaborate plan to pin the murder on her. Hottie? Isn't that real Hottie? That looks like real hate. Oh, I see, okay. Real hate. That's a lot of H's, a lot of A's, a lot of T's, a lot of E's. You can understand why I got confused.
Who on earth was it? Who was this waitress that Mr. Cadeau witnessed?
Gee, who could it be? Is it the only other character from this? Well, I guess we did have that one robot lady.
If it was the robot lady, that would have been so much better.
Her name is Viola Cadaverini, Your Honor. She's an employee of Tenderlender.
What? Her name is what? Run that by me again.
Oh, like a cadaver. Oh, I get it now. Oh, I didn't get it before. Oh, everyone laughed when I said her name, and then I killed them. I killed them with
With kindness.
Kindness. Thank you, audience member. Yes.
And that's
kindness.
what my pistol is
kindness
named.
is the one you were looking for.
Kindness is the name of one pistol, and laughter is the other. Do you know who Violetta's grandfather is? You better be going home with an armored truck tonight if you know what I mean.
I don't have a home.
Stop shaking, Nick.
You're shaking the entire screen, Nick! Where was I? Yes, the defendant, Miss Bird, had stated the following. Well, when I took the coffee over to the victim's table, it was true there was another customer in the restaurant. She was sort of creepy, and she had a kind of cackling laugh. Oh my god, that's exactly what she sounded like. There are just too many contradictions in this case. The second man at the victim's table who nobody but Miss Bird seems to have seen. The earpiece worn by the victim in his left ear when his eardrum was ruptured. And the radio show he was supposedly listening to half an hour after it was over. There's only one logical explanation that clears up all these contradictions. The whole incident took place twice. Once for real and once for show. You just finished up the Battle Royale video. I hope you liked it, dude. And Mr. Furio Tigre, the only person who could have committed the crime, was you.
Well, and your accomplices, but...
Witness, what have you got to say?
Only one person can be arrested for a crime at a time.
Oh yeah, in this world,
You
of
liked
course.
it? Yay. Also, that's cute.
Sorry?
It's alright. I could do with a guy like you around, huh? What do you mean? Okay, I'm in on this game. I'm gonna have to charter a jet to get my fucking meter now, but I'm gonna give you one more thing to think about before I go. Something to think about? You've got it all wrapped up nice, on, right? But you've missed out on one real important thing, huh? But that can't be! I was in the joint that day, and I met that kid too. But I couldn't have poisoned him, you see it?
What? Do you really expect us to believe you now, Mr. Tigre?
Ha!
Kraz, he's talking. They're talking about my video. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah. I'm glad that video is done and out of the way, and now I can kind of think about the things I said in it more, and be like, yeah, I did that.
Yay.
Also, you're done with pub.
Yes, thank God.
What a troublemaker.
Troublemaker.
Looks like we're going to need another one for the road. One more steaming cup of hot testimony. Hot testimony.
Witness, you will explain yourself to the court. I will give you one more chance to testify. What happened that day at Tribulations between you and the victim?
Ties to the victim. I will be right back. I really have to go to the bathroom.
Okay, I'll take a break too.
Doot.
You were in the
Doot,
clip
doot.
with
Doot.
the quad and the Rift
Doot.
default skin dance. That's right, you were
Doot,
there.
doot.
Anyways, we'll be
Doot.
right back, everyone.
Doot.
Don't go anywhere. Woo!
Doot. Yeah, I'm still sticking around, so unfortunately you're all stuck with me. Huh? Oh, I was just humming along to the tune of the current theme playing. Hello.
Hello. I'm doing silent dancing.
I think it all balances out. Tigre and Viola are a lot of fun, and Armstrong is fun to butcher, but Kudo exists, so...
Yeah. At least, like, he's pretty potent when he's around, but there's overall, with the amount of people we talk to in this chapter, it's not like he's there a ton. He's just potent.
Yeah.
But I would say this is the best worst case of the original trilogy. Like, of all the worst cases that are in games, this is the best worst case.
I feel that. I respect that.
Oh, sorry for the wait.
Sounds like someone returned.
Okay.
Hello.
That's the wrong scene. Let's finish this trial. Yeah, I loaned out cash, about $100,000, huh? That day we was due to have a little chit-chat, you know? Get out of his paycheck day, you see? So anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. Yes, I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know? Real lucky.
What fucking idiot screams that in front of a loan shark?
Yeah.
I won money!
So much money, Mr. Loan Shark! I won a ton of money!
If
Mr.
that
Trustworthy Loan Shark!
If that waitress hadn't done what she'd done, everything would have been over. Over.
No, I see that principal amount you loaned to Mr. Elk was $50,000.
Yeah, well, you gotta take the VIG to... You've got the VIG to take into account. Interest builds up fast, you know? That's faster than fast. $100,000 is twice his principal.
Their payment deadline was December 3rd, the day of the incident in question.
Yeah, he's one lucky kid. Very lucky. Extremely lucky, as like losing lottery tickets are falling out of his pocket. Extremely lucky. He got that $500,000 just in time. So I ain't had no reason to kill the kid. And if I ain't got no motive, he ain't got no case. His motive? He has to have one, but what was it? $500,000? Ridiculous. Okay, can I press or present? Again, I don't want to be here forever, so. Do I press or present? Austin? Austin?
Let me see. Yeah,
Okay,
yes, Connor. Jesus Christ, give me like 5 seconds.
You weren't responding. You didn't say anything either way, so I wasn't sure. Okay, I do press. Okay.
Yes,
so,
because I was switching over so I could see.
I didn't realize that you were doing that. I thought you just didn't hear me. So that day. Okay, so anyway, he tells me he's got no way to pay up. I'm about to flatten the guy when he starts screaming. I won $500,000. He got lucky, you know, real lucky. If that waitress hadn't done what she had done, everything would have been over. I'm about to flatten the guy. I'm asking about that. I want to ask him about that, I think. Was that because the guy won the lottery? It was his last chance at a big win.
You can confirm that this is the ticket in question.
That's it.
The Millionaire Radio Show starts at 1:30 p.m. and runs for 10 minutes. That fixes the time you two met with some accuracy.
And the whole scene acted out again 30 minutes later. Also, Mr. Cadeau could see it. Well, Elg won the exact amount for the payment, right? No, he won $500,000 instead of $100,000. So killing him wouldn't have been to his benefit if he had only won the exact amount he had to pay off. because that would have just been more cleanup, and he would have gotten his money either way. But
Yeah.
$500,000, the guy only owed $100,000. If he had $400,000 sitting right in front of him, and he was already planning on killing the guy if he couldn't pay up anyways, why wouldn't
There's
he?
also another factor in there, if you recall.
Yeah, I know. He also had his debt that he had to pay off.
No. There's another
T-
factor in
as
there
in
that
Tigray.
might.
Tigray had a bill he had to pay off.
Well, I mean that there's another factor there.
Oh. Okay.
Another that we already have.
Multi-layered.
I can still see the kid's face now. I ain't never gonna forget it. $500,000. You got lucky, you know, real lucky. The waitress, you mean? The girl with the glasses and the defense. Who else could I fucking mean? If she hadn't gotten the white, things would have been bada bing, bada boom, over and done with. Gabish, kaboom, gabash, gabish.
Wow.
That's how things would have been.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure we know what Maggie did. Unless we're trying to trip him up with a lie.
What do you mean things would have been over and done with? Talking about the cash. I was there to get my $100,000 back. That's all. It's all more business, man. It was all coming together before that waitress got in the way.
As far as I can tell from the witness's testimony, other than recouping his loan, Mr. Tigray had no motive for killing the victim. Witness, you will amend your testimony to reflect what you just said.
Okay.
The tiger's motive, huh? Is after $100,000.
Oh, here
I
we
didn't have
go.
any other reason
This
to
might
kill
be
the
where
guy.
you want to present something.
I
Hopefully I'm
didn't
not
have
thinking too many
any
steps.
other reason to kill the guy.
You might be getting a little ahead of yourself.
Yeah, getting ahead of yourself. What could he use to pay that off? It was on that same page. Colder.
Oh wait, that's
warmer.
right. I totally
Uh-huh,
forgot. I
$1 million.
totally forgot about this. That's right.
Yep.
Again, this is the inherent problem with doing the investigation a week before the trial.
Yep. But yeah, you know, that thing that's worth millions of dollars that we found in your office.
So you just intended to get $100,000 that Mr. Elk owed you, correct? I loaned the guy the cash, so that's my right. Unfortunately for Mr. Elk, I don't believe the $100,000 is what you were after.
What are you getting at, Wright? What else would a moneylender be after other than money?
Oh, the moneylender was after the money, but money in a totally different league. The kind of money that a single disc like this would fetch!
What is that?
My mixtape, Your Honor! A mixtape called MC Bomber!
A mixtape? What does one of those do?
It spits hot fires so bold that it wreaks havoc on the insides of a computer!
Computer?
What?
What does one of those do? I guess the beard is the only part of his honor that's from the Stone Age. I'll explain it to you later, Your Honor. Right now, this is an important point. A mixtape like MC Bomber would have been worth several $1 million on the black market.
Several $1 million?
Lending money with no hope of ever seeing repayment would have normally been bad for business. But in this case, the very fact that Glenn Elk had no way to repay money is crucial.
What?
Glenn Elk was a programmer, a highly skilled programmer. That skill was the collateral Mr. Elk put up in order to borrow the money.
You're trying to suggest the witness's motive was to get hold of that program?
The mixtape is what I said.
Yeah, I'm not playing along with this.
Damn it.
The witness may have poor fashion sense, but he's by no means an idiot, Wright. A man like him could get his hands on $1 million without resorting to murder.
Of course he could, provided that he had time. But what if he had needed the money right there and then? When the pressure's on, the luxury of choice tends to disappear.
It seems you have a logical conclusion for this theory, Mr. Wright. Would you care to share it with us? Why did Mr. Tigray need money to the tune of $1 million?
Here you
Bada bing,
No.
bada boom, cave in skull, gotta doom. In December of last year, you found yourself in need of a huge amount of money. About 6 months ago, you were involved in a traffic accident, weren't you? An accident involving a car and a scooter, in which a young woman was injured, which, by the way, wow, that's impressive. You managed to give her a head injury with a scooter.
A nearly fatal injury with a scooter.
Where the fuck did you get this information? These medical papers document the treatment of the young woman in question. According to these, her operation cost $1 million. Payment for these expenses was due in December of last year and was paid in full.
$1 million? Preposterous sum. Someone should sue these HMOs.
Huh. No one would pay a bill like that. If the medical association got wind of it, the hospital would end up as dead as a morgue.
But Mr. Tigre had no choice but to pay, because his very life depended on it. Oh, shit!
Oh, good freeze.
Order! You say his life depended on it, Mr. Wright.
Indeed it did, simply because the injured woman was none other than Viola Cadaverini.
Good every time.
Did you say Cadaverini?
Can you say that again while laughing?
Did... I'm sorry, give me a minute. Did you say
Yes, it's a real name!
Cadaverini! My boss on charge of the underground world in the cities. Doting grandfather to his precious Violetta, also known as Viola Cadaverini. Your life was in danger unless you paid compensation to the boss, correct? It makes sense. You were desperate to acquire the $1 million Cadaverini demanded of you. So desperate, in fact, you decided to sacrifice Glenn Elg's life to pay your debt. On the day of the murder, Mr. Tigre's sole intention was to get his hands on this mixtape. Glenn Elg had no way of paying back the $100,000, and Mr. Tigre knew it. But a miracle happened. The kind that Mr. Tigre would prefer to say never happened, but he can't, and neither can I.
The lottery win?
Exactly. At the 11th hour, Mr. Elk won $500,000 on the lottery, which left Mr. Tigre with no way of getting his hands on the all-important mixtape. At least, no legitimate way.
Yeah, because Glenn Elk probably would have been like, yeah, no, I'm not giving you that $1 million thing now because all I needed to do was pay off my bill, and I can pay that off with this money. Yeah. Whereas all of the money that would have been from the mixtape would have been extra money that he would have had to.
So he resorted to illegitimate means. As if the whole thing wasn't illegitimate to begin with?
That's crazy.
He murdered Glenn Elg and then made his next move. Please? Thank you.
Sorry.
Frame Maggie Bird for the crime. Mr. Tigre posed as Glenn Elg, while Viola Cadaverini played the role of Miss Bird. And then they reenacted the whole thing in order to establish a witness. The witness being the one we all heard testify yesterday, Mr. Victor Cadeau.
Like I said, Trite, that's crazy. No one could pull off a stunt like that. For starters, there's no way the chef could have been kept out of it.
He wasn't! Mr. Armstrong knew all about it! Have you forgotten already, Mr. Cadeau? Mr. Armstrong owed the witness money too! $500,000, in fact! He had no choice but to go along with Mr. Tigre's plan!
Order! Silence while I clear out the court.
Yous put on a good fucking show, Spiky. If yous want to stay alive in the loan shark business, you gotta be careful, huh? You saying I dressed up like that kid, created a witness, and framed someone. If I did something crazy like that, I'd leave a trail as bright as my fucking shirt. I ain't dumb enough to do something sloppy like that.
You're not wearing a shirt, sir. You're wearing a jacket.
I agree. You aren't wearing a shirt, sir. What? Despite your appearance, you were very... Damn, got him. You are very
What's an
careful.
uncareful appearance? Is that just like wearing stakes to a junkyard or something? Like
That's why you took on one more precaution. One more trick to make sure Miss Bird had no way out.
What? Another one, Mr. Wright.
Interesting. Why don't you fill us all in, Trite? What is this trick you say Mr. Tigre performed to frame the accused?
Wait. Oh, no, okay, that's fine. Slipping the poison into Maggie's apron. So can I present this or the apron?
That was the first trick. So, what was the other trick that he played?
So okay, we know that he framed the entire. We know that he staged the entire thing.
Yes.
Is it the other thing that was found on Maggie?
It's something that.
It's
something. No.
Okay.
It is something that has amused us endlessly, and we have not used yet.
Oh my god.
He intentionally
right,
got
I
her
forgot
found
about
guilty.
Oh, right, the most obvious thing. The fact that there was a trial previous to this.
What on earth is that? What an insult to think anyone can be fooled by such a childish imitation.
Consider yourself insulted, Your Honor. Mr. Tigre, you didn't just pose as the victim on the day in question. A month ago in this very court, you posed as me.
What? That's...
The truth.
But... The witness looks nothing like you, Mr. Wright! Oh, I guess I can kind of see it, actually, with the hair and the chin.
Oh, god damn it.
Although, now that I think about it, it was you, wasn't it?
Oh shit, I was there!
Standing in here, this very court a mere month ago, the Phoenix Wright put up the most disreputable defense I've ever seen!
Says the man who couldn't tell that that badge was made of cardboard. Jesus!
Can you prove that, Grams? Prove the attorney who represents the accused here a month ago was this man. Are you prepared to take the stand and testify that it was him?
Gulp!
That's my thing.
Hey.
Forget about it, yeah? Huh? I wouldn't do something like that. I mean, you made a wait. Yeah, what? I just realized his dialogue's totally fine now. You made a mistake, right? It was something else, huh? Have you no pride, sir?
Look at that outfit. He's filled with nothing but pride. I'm sticking with that.
Yeah.
In case you didn't know, Trite, here in a court, we deal with people's lives.
Mr. Godot is right.
Your Honor?
Speaking for myself, I am absolutely convinced. The attorney in question was the witness standing before me right now. However, I preside over this court as the judge, with the vested power to hand down the verdict. Someone in my position cannot be swayed by a memory without evidence to support it.
No!
Wow, that's a first.
Yeah.
If the defense has no further evidence, the court will now excuse the witness. The circumstances surrounding Mr. Tigre are dubious for sure, but not conclusive.
But we've come so far. Oh my god, I got to say something.
I was gonna say, oh my god, I got a line!
Say he impersonated Glen Elk. You say he impersonated you. But none of that adds up to a murder charge. He doesn't have you don't have a shred of evidence that the witness poisoned the victim's coffee.
Gumshoe, please. Norg!
Well, I guess we're done.
Ha! Sucks to be you, right? Don't mess with the tiger. You're gonna get mauled, you understand? All we managed to do here was chase him around a bit, but I was so close to getting him to admit his own guilt.
Huh.
I'm gonna let a guilty man go free.
Looks like I won't be needing a refill.
If I just had one more piece of evidence, maybe I could get Maggie off the hook.
One more decisive piece of evidence.
The witness's cross-examination is over. You are free to go, Mr. Tigre.
Please do a hold it as Gumshoe.
Hold it, pal!
Yes!
Your Honor, sir.
Yes!
Look at him.
Wait!
Oh, this is absolutely going in the collage. This face is
Yeah.
absolutely going in the
Heck
collage.
yeah! Heck yeah! Helpful Gumshoe.
One moment. This face is 100% going in the collage.
I don't like how thin he is in this.
He's standing at a slight
I
angle.
know it.
Yeah.
I know it's because he's at the angle, but it still is jarring to me that his head is equally the same size, but his shoulders
remember,
do not seem to be.
He's got to use a 45-degree angle to get through doorways.
When
We'll
you're
have
as
difficulty
wide
in
as
crowds,
me,
but he doesn't
pal.
deal with those.
I didn't used to be wide, but I went on the Edgeworth diet. And now I'm as wide as as a fucking door.
Gumshoe didn't crash because he didn't drive. He said he had to walk there because he fucking totaled his car.
Yeah, he
that's
went
right,
for
his
a
car
jog.
is still totaled. Is this enough gumshoe?
Let's see.
Is this enough gumshoe?
That is exactly enough gumshoe.
Oh, yeah. Perfect amount of gumshoe.
Okay, cool. We can change it in the future if we need to, but I don't think we need to. Alright, cool. Yes, a bit more. No, I think it's perfect. There we go.
There's not enough room to...
He makes it for the two shitheads just to the right of him.
It all balances out.
Detective Gumshoe!
Sorry it took so long, pal. I staked everything on this. My badge, the works. So here it is. My heart's counting on this, too.
He throws it at us overhand and just cracks on the wall behind us.
Oh my god. Oh no.
What is it, Detective?
Isn't it obvious, pal? It's the final decisive piece of evidence. It's the bombshell.
Exactly what we asked for.
I was gonna make that joke.
What?
January.
Let's everyone go right outside the courtroom.
Yeah, we have to go mumble about this.
Sorry it took so long, pal, but I finally got the results back from the lab.
The results?
About the prints, pal, from this medicine bottle.
They were the victims. Sorry.
There's
You
just
lose.
missing.
Oh, so do you know who the prince belong to now?
Do you think I'm some kind of hack detective? Of course I know.
So, tell us. They're the tigers, right? I knew it.
You bet.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck
Clear as
yeah.
crystal, all over the bottle. They're Furio Tigre's paw prints, all right.
Can you say fuck yeah much more aggressively as Maya?
Fuck yeah!
Yes! Excellent.
Yes! That's great! We got him now, Nick! What's wrong with you? You've hardly said a word since Detective Gumshoe got here. He's laid everything on the line for us, Nick.
I know. Look, I'm sorry. This is kind of hard to say, but it really doesn't make any difference whose prints are on that bottle now.
Huh? What? Why not?
What we need to produce at this stage in the trial is irrefutable evidence that the tiger put poison in Glenn Elk's coffee. He already admitted that he met the victim. The fact that his prints are on this bottle doesn't really make any difference now.
Yeah, I knew it. Great, no matter how hard I try, I'm never of any use.
So what I'm going to do is pour out the medicine in this bottle and put poison in it instead, and we're going to
Well, frame
him.
Hey, don't be so hard on yourself.
Nah, this was our last chance to help Maggie. And I've been working on some useless piece of evidence the whole time. It's alright. Now I'm a real loser. It's not breaking news to me, pal.
Aww. I'm assuming this is Maggie? Yeah.
Detective Gumshoe?
Maggie!
You've been working on something for me?
Have an entire truck of sausages.
Sorry I let you down, Maggie. I know you didn't do it. And I'm a detective. We're supposed to be able to prove stuff like that. I'm really sorry. Now I'll get out of your hair now.
Detective Gumshoe, wait!
He's gone.
Isn't there anything we can do now, Nick?
I wish there was. She worked so hard to get this evidence. If only there was some way I could use it. January 8th, 3:04 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 4.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
I read you a reason so you could prepare the decisive evidence you've discovered.
Yeah?
About that?
Don't keep us all in suspense, Trite. Show us. Naturally. We can assume it's evidence that will actually stand up in court, can't we?
Think, Phoenix. Don't let Gumshoe's hard work go to waste. How much more of my time are you going to waste? At this point, I have hired a team of scientists to build a teleporter for me so I can get to my fucking meeting, and the bill is going directly to you, Phoenix.
But you lawyers still know how to blow things out of proportion.
No doubt, given the nature of the evidence, it will speak for itself. Nevertheless, it will talk us through it, Mr. Wright.
I know I can't prove anything new with this evidence. I'm really backed into a corner here.
Although,
He thinks he's got me beat.
Maybe
He'll let his guard down a bit.
if we don't make jokes.
yeah, I was gonna say.
What?
Just maybe. If we don't make jokes.
Fucking kidding me.
What?
Just waiting any longer, Mr. Wright.
Present this final decisive piece of evidence to the court.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Of course it's important. We just got it.
Yeah, it has to be the final decisive piece of evidence.
Phoenix is just an idiot. It's actually genuinely what will win the case. I'm not fucking with you. Do it.
Present the bottle.
This is the defense's final piece of evidence.
Isn't that the victim's?
Your Honor, naturally the court is already aware of the contents of this bottle. However, interesting new information has come to light. We have clearly identified some fingerprints on it. Fingerprints belonging to you, Mr. Tigre! What?
But Mr. Wright, what conclusion are you hoping to draw from this new information?
Everyone here knows what the bottle contains, except one man. Oh, I see. So it's okay, we're not lying.
You see
Okay.
how this is going down.
Yeah,
what's going
okay.
on?
I genuinely thought we were gonna swap the fucking contents of the bottle. I thought we were
Oh,
gonna
no, no, no,
bullshit.
no.
I thought
But,
we were
like,
going
that
to
seems-
commit perjury.
No, not that. I mean, kind of, but not bad. Exactly.
No, we're just by omission, just to get him to slip up.
Yup.
Yep.
When the person's court should be theoretically in the dark. My prints are on that pan-silicon bottle. Is that what you're saying? Well, what the hell's in it anyway? Phony trial, a phony lawyer, and phony clues. Everything about this case has been phony. Seems like the perfect excuse for some phony evidence we're actually fucking doing it. I can't make goddamn jokes.
Yep.
Mr. Tigre, this is the decisive piece of evidence that will prove your guilt. Why? Because it contains potassium fucking cyanide. We're actually fucking lying. Oils!
Eucalyptus.
We're actually fucking bullshitting. This is the bottle containing the potassium cyanide.
Potassium cyanide!
The poison used to murder Mr. L, Your Honor. The victim's killer used this very bottle. And on this bottle, Mr. Tigre, we found your fingerprints. Well, how do you explain that? You make a good clown, you know that? What? Yous ain't never gonna get this to stick. You's just making me laugh now. You think a cheap bluff like that's gonna fucking fool the tiger? A bluff? I can see straight through your feelings, Mike. That ain't the bottle with the cyanide in it. No. This is the bottle we found traces of the poison in. Don't mess with the tiger or you're gonna get ripped to fucking shreds. The cyanide bottle was brown. It was made of glass. That cheap piece of trash. That cheap piece of trash don't look nothing like it.
That took so little effort. God.
You have got to be fucking kidding me.
Did I say
What?
something
That's
weird?
not the poison. I know what the poison looks like. Wait.
Got him. What? Did I say something fucking weird? Why is everyone gone quiet? I said that the... Is this the bottle you're referring to, motherfucker? Yeah, that's it. That's the bottle the cyanide was in. But you ain't gonna find my fucking prints on that bottle. Don't let that cozy looking suit fool you people. This lawyer's just playing with you.
I made sure to wear gloves when I held that bottle.
Tell him, Godot. Tell that guy where to go.
You still haven't figured out what you just did. Don't you realize what you just said?
What? What did I say? What did I say? Is that something weird? You were summoned to the court for the first time earlier today. If you really had nothing to do with the murder, you shouldn't have known all the little details. For instance, you shouldn't have known what kind of bottle potassium cyanide was in.
Moron.
But just now, you slipped up in front of every single person in this courtroom. And all of the married ones, too.
Breakdown incoming.
That was a really shitty joke. You described the exact bottle used by the killer to hold the poison. Hey, You don't know you met with I'm a tiger. Control millions of dollars in the black market. You thinks I'm gonna let some dumped up suit get the better of me? Sure, the last piece of evidence was phony, but that's just what you deserve. Phony trial with a phony lawyer. It was all played out by you, the biggest phony of all!
Oh boy. Did you get it?
I got it. Oh,
Got it.
shit!
Whoa!
Photo negative.
I think we broke him.
I think we broke the game.
Yeah.
What?
What's going on?
Did he scream so loud?
He broke the
All the
lights.
power went out? Yeah.
I guess I have to do the stream. I'm sorry. I'll just do a short one. There you go. That's all you get.
I thought you were just gonna go. Just something high pitched enough to break the glass.
Hey, looks like a blackout. Should we add that's the collage?
The
Breaking
eyes
lights?
or the face?
I'm gonna wait a bit
Oh.
before I add anything to the collage.
Yeah, good idea. Still got 2 whole trials to go through.
Yeah. Well done, trite. I saved my 17th cup of coffee just for you. Savor it.
Oh, he's still fucking.
He's just frozen like that.
We did break him.
Watch your caged prey. I was hoping he'd still be in the pose from
Me
the
too.
for the behind shot too.
Right, you got a tiger by the toe, but if this one hollers, he won't be let go.
Did you like that? Was that
Oh my
good?
god,
That
I'm
was
going
hilarious. The prosecution is sure to will be sure to take care of Mr. Tigre, won't you, Mr. Pinot?
He is being arrested on suspicion of the murder of Glenn Elg, Your Honor.
Fortunately for us, we managed to rectify a very grave error. Miss Bird was found guilty in the absence of a genuine defense attorney.
Yeah, how about that?
Yeah, she was.
And in the absence of genuine evidence. But the tiger made one mistake. Well, a lot of mistakes, actually.
He
This
very
is just
nearly
the one
got
that's
away
getting
with
him
everything
convicted.
if it wasn't for that one slip of the tongue. Virgo Tigre is truly frightening criminal.
Huh. The truly frightening one is that defense attorney over there.
I am so mad I've melted the coffee that you threw at me.
Fizzled away. Oh,
Well, I'm now in a position to deliver my verdict. This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird, not guilty.
Not Quilty.
That's all. Bye-bye.
Sorry you lost several years of your life. Years, months, oh god.
Oh God, I've lost all concept of time. Someone get me out of this chair.
Also, I think it was just the one. Mr. Wright, I'm at a loss for words. Thank you, sir.
Congratulations, Maggie.
I was so mad when Mr. Wright landed me in all that trouble a month ago. But now I feel like I can forgive him.
It wasn't me! Jesus fucking Christ!
Look, Nick, in the doorway.
It's Gumshoe. He's stuck. Someone help him. Oh my god, it is Gumshoe. Detective
course.
Gumshoe, and he's stuck. Someone help him.
Oh, guess I'll be heading off then. See you around, pal.
Wait a fucking minute.
Detective Gumshoe.
Oh, right, yeah. Congratulations, Maggie.
Thanks.
I knew you were innocent all along.
Why didn't you say that in your testimony then?
Huh? Oh, well, Well, guess I'll be heading off then.
Aw.
See you around.
Wait up, detective. He just ran off.
Maggie, why are you being so hard on him just because he got you in jail? He busted his butt for you.
To get in jail.
It's thanks to him that we got the medication bottle.
That wasn't even any use.
It definitely was.
It very much was.
It's only because Mr. Wright used it so cleverly. Detective Gumshoe was just running around in circles.
Poor guy. Looks like she still isn't ready to forgive him.
Can't you put in a good word for him, Nick?
Nice. Yeah, Maggie's right. I should help Gumshoe out. It's clear he needs it. Maggie, you know, Detective Gumshoe's been real worried about you throughout all the trial. Hey, Maria, we're about to end the stream, but thank you for the host. Welcome aboard, everybody. I saw you were playing Hat in Time. Fuck yeah. I hope you're enjoying that. I'm glad you are giving it a go. Anyways, welcome aboard, everybody. We're about to end the stream, though, so I'm just gonna pass this right off to somebody else.
I wanted to believe that, sir. But on the first day of the trial, practically gave the judge a free pass to lock me up.
It was good, streamer. Hell yeah. He didn't have any choice, Maggie. He's a detective. He has to report the facts.
He doubted me, that's why. I thought I might have been I thought he thought I might have done it. Words.
Man,
I've pent up aggression.
That's a mood. I've really got to prove to her that Gumshoe really cares about her. I know. I'll give her a little present to celebrate her freedom.
I don't want any presents from Detective Scapegoat.
What else could it be?
Of course, there's the weenies.
What in the fuck else could it be?
Fills the stomach with love and plenty of weenies.
Weenies!
That's
a present from Detective Gumshoe, made with a ton of love.
Said you lost weight and he was worried about you.
Come here, Lightning.
Detective Gumshoe.
Good girl.
I actually really like weenies, you know.
Did you guys hear that? I'm pretty hungry myself, you know. I also like weenies. If you want to speak
like
those
a
again.
fax machine was dying. Yeah, the trial dragged on a bit today, didn't it?
I do have a fax machine in my stomach. That's probably what you were hearing.
Is it okay if I eat this now in front of you, standing in a hallway?
It just shoves the tray
no
directly
utensils.
into her mouth. Aww. Aww, Maya. Aww.
So, how is it, Maggie?
Aww.
It's really good.
Oh my gosh. So the case of phony versus genuine came to an end. The false allegations surrounding Maggie have all been cleared up. Aww. And who knows? Maybe a whole new chapter of her life is about to start.
I mean, for sure, because she's definitely lost that job because her boss is in prison.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also, she was in prison.
She's a convicted felon, so it's going to be very difficult to get a new job. But hey, she got food from a guy.
She was in the papers for a little bit, but anyone who does an actual search would find out that she's innocent.
Yeah, I mean, still a lot of places wouldn't hire that, but, you know.
No, I'm just saying, this isn't, if you look up hey, wasn't this person found guilty? This was still the same case. They reopened this case, so she'd still be found innocent.
Also, by the way, I like chat saying, like, Maya pulls out the hacksaw. Eat it, Maggie. Eat it. Anyways, thank you all so much for coming by. Maria, thank you very much for the host. Even if we're immediately about to pass it off. But we are gonna head off now. We are not going to do this tomorrow because busy tomorrow. I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, but it'll be something else. But
just us and I are busy.
Yeah. So hope you all have a good day, everyone. We'll pick up the next trial next week, which is apparently a shorter trial, which I could probably use after this.
Gonna start from the beginning.
Yep.
I apologize to France.
So do I.
Just in general.
Good. Take it easy, everyone. Love you all.